under this blue. Let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the middle. Let's see. Let's go. Have it right, Minerals FC. You got the minerals, yeah? Love it. Got the minerals, TT.
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.
I was muted. Let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the Minerals FC. Let's go. Little technical issue there. Sorry, people. Big up to everyone that's in here. 7:30 late night Minerals. Well, not quite late night, but fairly late night. Everyone in here. Big up to every single one of you. I appreciate all of you being in here. Goes without saying, like and subscribe. All that jazz. Please just do that. Subscribe to the channel, help it grow. That's the most important thing. And like the video and keep your comments coming in. Ask anything you want in the chat. I might even feel like I want to just put the link out. I'll see how we go. There's a lot to get through. But before I do, quickly, I'll run through the comments as normal. Not wrong, Johnny. Big up to Stretford, my guy. Always backing me. Big up, Geezer. Manny, the brown envelopes have nightmares about Johnny. Yeah, let's have it right. I'll get into that. Don't you worry about it. I will get into that. Fucking hilarious, mate. Hilarious. Raheem Sterling about to show England the minerals. Minerals. I hope so. I do. I really do. Let's have it right. Chelsea IRE FC, big up. I'm not sure if I've seen you in here before. If you haven't been in here before, big up to you for being in here. If you subscribed, big up. If you ain't, big up. Either way, my guy. Gnabry or Sane. I'll probably go Sane. Mate. Yo, big up. Time to land. Human kebab. Your name, fella. Your name. Big up, Geezer. Big up, Jack. My bro. Big up the minerals. Another Jack. Let's have it right. Jack, the lads are in here. They want to hear a bit of minerals. Do you know what I mean? Land your minerals for Sterling, bruv. I will. Protagonist. I ain't seen you in here at all. Big up to you for being in here. I appreciate it. Please like, subscribe. If you ain't, big up. If you do, big up. You got the minerals. Evening, my blues, brothers and sisters. Evening, Immortal Technique. Another one. Big up to you, Geezer. Big up to you. Big Ron, as always, in here. Good evening, mate. Good evening to everyone. And listen, thanks for being in here. Now, obviously, this stream is about Raheem Sterling. And I will go into other things as well. But obviously, I don't think it's been announced yet. And And I'm hoping while we're on stream that it does get announced. But for some reason, Chelsea admin, they're lacking the minerals. They just need to put it out there so we can say, yes, he's done. I want to see him holding up the shirt, wearing the shirt, all that jazz. We need that. We need that. It's a great signing. It's a player that obviously Thomas Tuchel desperately wants and has got now. It's pretty clear we've signed the guy, and that's the most important thing. We're just waiting for the official announcement. I'm told it might be tonight, or we've seen on the timeline it might be tonight. Whether that's going to be late night minerals or whether it's going to land while we're on the out. Let's see what happens. But great signing. I wasn't really that excited about it, to be honest with you, at the start. I was a bit like, Raheem Sterling, do you know what I mean? But, he's proven in the Prem. He's got minerals, the kid. 27. Well, he's not really a kid, but he's coming into his prime now. And I would say this. He's going to show hunger. I'm sure he's got the ambition to come to Chelsea and land the minerals and literally, hopefully become proper Chelsea. You know what I mean? And love the club. Players like Cesc that come in, Didier Drogba's come in. Players that are not from the academy, but they are proper Chelsea. And Sterling could fit into that bracket. For me, I think he'd be a great addition to our front line. It's very important. We need more players that are more clinical. He's got a skill set that we haven't quite got at the minute in our side. Good dribbler, got pace, tends to not give the ball away, can play in a possession-based system, which suits Tuchel. He's proved it at Pep. He's been probably their biggest game player, aside from Kevin De Bruyne. He scored, I think I saw a stat, he scored more goals, the most goals for Pep with Lionel Messi, and I can't remember the other player, Aguero, and he's third on that list. I mean, that's impressive considering all the superstars that Pep's managed over the years. That tells you its own story about Raheem Sterling. So for me, very excited. I am actually excited now. I think all the Chelsea fans should be, and it's a great sign to get through the door. The first of many. Everyone needs to chill. We're going to go in this market, and we're going to land the minerals, and we're going to get players that the gaffer wants. And I don't have any doubts about that whatsoever. I haven't got any doubts about that. Let me just see, because I've got loads more comments here. Heatwave minerals. I said, yes, mate. I got a fan here. It's that hot. Johnny, I'm dying to hear who do you think we're going to get between now and the transfer window closing? All positions possible. Dream signing. I think we're going to get Nathan Ake. Sterling's a given. I think Koundé. I'll tell you what, up front, I'm not sure. Because obviously I'm going to get into it, but Rafinha and Dembele, the mugs, they've gone to their Barcelona, Brocolona, the fucking mugs. They're gone now. So I don't know who's on our list. I honestly, I ain't trusting any of the brown envelopes. I ain't trusting any of them. They're all full of shit. All right. They're all here for clickbait, and I'm done with it. Yeah. So obviously Declan Rice would be in that category of dream signing. I want Declan Rice in the middle of the park. I think De Jong would be a lovely signing to have, only if it doesn't hinder Gilmour, because I think Gilmour's got the minerals and he's got a chance to prove himself in pre-season. But up front, I couldn't tell you, mate, honestly. The name Gnabry's been thrown out today. 20, I think he's 26. He's not a spring chicken. Bundesliga tax concerns me, but he's powerful. He can dribble. He can take a man on. I think he's built for the Premier League. He can play possession football, and he's come from that Tin Pot Club Arsenal, which is a little sweetener for me if we did end up signing him. But I'm not sure about him. But I think he'd be a good addition. Does he elevate us? I don't know. I don't think Sterling quite elevates us. And he's a great addition. and he's a top signing for the price we got. I think it's 47.5 million. That's a decent price for the player you're getting. It's a lot of player for the money, and similar wages to what he's on. I ain't bothered about all that, and I've got no sort of. There's nothing in the back of my mind that concerns me with Sterling. I think he will fight. He's a fighter. His life tells you that. His upbringing tells you that. His work rate at Manchester City tells you that. So he's got all the qualities that Tuchel loves, and hence why he wanted him, and why we're signing him. So that's the main thing. If it does get announced while we're on air, smash it in the comments, and I'll put it up. But yeah, dream signing Declan Rice. I think De Ligt would be a great signing. I love Koundé as well. Koulibaly, not dream, but he's a great addition. So that's the kind of flavour. Obviously, Neymar. I would love Neymar. I don't know if I believe this not bangers and mash waffle that he's staying at PSG. What's all this about that he's been offered to us? Ronaldo's been offered to us, and all this nonsense. So I don't know. I'm taking everything with a pinch of salt. I'll be quite honest with you. But I hope that answers your question, Jack. Yeah. Bring the Neymar minerals to La Chels. Yeah, David, mate. I would love Neymar. I really would. I was watching clips of him today. I saw it on an Instagram feed, and he's just a baller, and he's baller. Rodrigo, big up to you, my guy. Big up, Johnny. The Brexit pep land in the minerals. Let's have it right. Let's have it right, fella. Let's have it right. Johnny, we need centre backs, bro. Yeah, don't worry, Bobby, mate. Big up for being in here. Don't you worry about that. We're going to get, I reckon we'll sign 3 centre backs. Ideally, Ake, De Ligt, and Koundé. And I'm sitting nice. Gavman, big up to you. Maybe between 8 or 9, if not tomorrow, bro. Okay. Well, let's see. It might be tomorrow morning. Johnny, what made you call your channel Minerals FC? Like, how did the Minerals start? Or you want a bit of history there, a bit of heritage, a bit of Minerals FC heritage. Well, listen, when I first entered this game, I'm a very private geezer. I was never on social media before. Took a lot out of me to do that. So what happened was I went on to talk sport throughout the transfer window. And I did regular call-ins and that. I spoke to Cundy, Goldsteins, Adam Catterall, all these guys, all the presenters, and I used to enjoy it. I love talking about football, and obviously I love Chels. And it was funny enough, it was that period. I didn't know if we were signing Havertz, and I called up and I wanted Havertz anyway. So I started watching on YouTube like updates and all that. Funny enough, I was watching people that I'll think are tossers now. That's the interesting one. I actually used to watch a bit of Nini FC. I thought he was decent, but he's a wrong un. Jan Chelotti or football therapy, that geezer. I used to watch a bit of his stuff. Very theatrical fella. But it was regular content, so I watched it, and then I started seeing streams and that, and then that's when I bumped into I saw a bit of the Football Terrace, considered going on there, but I wasn't really vibing with it. And then I don't even remember really whether I went on Gems, and then I saw Monster, and I started going on Monsters. And obviously, when I was talking, it's something that I always say when I talk or trying to describe something. And we were talking about Mason Mount, and we were talking about players. And I said they got the minerals, and people didn't really quite understand it. And then it just evolved from there. And it was always about the minerals, and then people quote the minerals, and it just built from there. And then I just became Minerals FC, mate. That's the story in a nutshell. Big up, Tommy. Have I seen you in here before? I know you've been on other, I see you on Lewis's and all that. Big up for you being in here. If you ain't subscribed, please do, mate. I'd appreciate the support, and thanks for being in here. He's a sign that elevates our squad, that's for sure. Yeah, he does, Callum. He does. Sterling does elevate our squad, 100%. And I think he will elevate the team balance, and like I say, offers us something different in the front line that we haven't currently got. But don't sleep on Callum Hudson-Odoi. I've got a vibe this season. He's going to ball out. You know, he's going to show people. He's going to prove a lot of haters wrong and stick them in the mud. Do you know what I mean? Barcelona have no minerals. Yeah, they don't. Fucking joke of a club. I'll get into that because I'll probably end up renting. Big up Top Bins. Lovely to see you in here. Thank you very much for being in here. And straight for them, big up Johnny landing the therapy minerals. Yeah, therapy is. Because hopefully, yeah, my frustrations that I'm going to land will be the sort of thought process you have and the feelings you have, because that's just as important to me, bruv. That's just as important, yeah. Minerals all day long, Jack, yeah. Minerals all day fucking long. Let's have it right all the time. What other win can we go for? I'll get into that. But before I get into that, this fucking club, Barcelona, yeah, Barcelona, yeah, they got not a pot to piss in, yeah. They haven't got a pot to piss in at all, right? They're 1.5 billion in debt, yeah. 1.5 billion in debt. They are struggling. They haven't even paid for fucking Coutinho to Liverpool, yeah. They can't even pay De Jong's salary through the pandemic, yeah. They can't even pay that. And yet they're signing Dembele on a 40% reduced salary. Yeah. 40% Dembele's taking a hit. What a mug, right? What a mug. And Rafinha taking a lower wage packet. Leeds are taking installments, the dirty Leeds. Fuck off, yeah. Right. But let's have it right, yeah. How are they getting this money? I'll tell you how. Yeah, I'll tell you how. Selling TV rights to sign a Leeds player, yeah, and to re-sign one of their fucking players that they couldn't re-sign when his contract expired. Makes sense of that. If Dembele was accepting the terms, right, why didn't he accept it? Why didn't he accept it before it expired? Explain that one to me. Why didn't he accept it? I believe there's brown envelopes under the table. Yeah, there's money being thrown about. TV rights is all a cover-up, smoke screen. Yeah, and in a nutshell, they are waiting for some dodgy cash injection because they ain't getting liquidated, they ain't getting bankrupt. Let's have it right. You know, we were sanctioned, we were in dire straits. Yeah, we weren't ever going to go bankrupt. That's clear as day. Yeah, so that's not going to happen with Barcelona. Ain't going to happen. But my thing is, we know these players wanted them, right? That was their first choice. Never sat right with me, Rafinha. Never sat right with me. I'm glad we ain't signing him. Yeah, I am actually glad. I don't really rate him that highly. I think he's a good player. My only thing was backing him was because the gaffer wanted him. But how do we actually know that the gaffer wanted him? Yeah, how do we not know that it was bait from us to make that fucking rat club cough up blood? Because that's what they've had to do. They've had to spew everything out. Yeah. They're literally coughing blood to pay. What was it? I think they're paying what, 75? We put 65 on the table. They're paying 75 million. Yeah. That's a lot more than what we put down. Yeah. They're paying that for a reason. Right. Because we put our bid down. And Leeds said, if you want this deal, you've got to give us a certain amount up front and the rest in installments because we don't know what your situation is. So we've muddied them, really, if anything. I don't actually believe Rafinha was fully like a number one choice. I think it was a backup option. I generally thought it was a backup option. And listen, we move on from Rafinha. Listen, all the Chels fans that were twerking for him, thinking, yeah, it's all a done deal. I told you about these brown envelopes. I told you how they move, yeah? I told you exactly what their agenda is and their motives, right? And look at everyone now. Look at them all, yeah? No one's questioning them. No one's even going at the brown envelopes, are they? No one. No one's saying nothing, yeah? They just waddle along. Everyone just follows the fucking narrative that they shove down our throats. And the bottom line is, they've all come out today saying, oh, Rafinha wasn't really high up on the list. He was a backup option. Is that right? Is that right? Yeah. But you were fucking forcing it down our throats. Yeah. That this guy was like a number one target and it wasn't Dembele. How do we even know that Tuchel wanted Dembele, really? How do we even know that? What, just because he's managed the guy? That's all I've gone by. I've just gone by. He knows the player. He rates the player highly. Said he's one of the most talented with Neymar. I get all that. I understand all that. But my thing is, If we really wanted him, and Tuchel generally wanted him, you would go and put down serious money that Barcelona can't afford. And you know, with Dembele, it is about wages. But there's no other club in for him. That's why he signed with Barcelona, because he's had no fucking choice to. No one else wants to buy him. I think there's more to it. I think there's more to his injuries. I think it's a big risk. And Tuchel said, "No, I'm done with that. I'm not gonna go down that road. I want someone who's durable, who's going to work hard and press and blah blah blah." And he maybe thought, yeah, Rafinha. But anyway, we've done them like kippers, Barcelona. We've done them like kippers, and they are corrupt FC. If this was Chelsea Football Club, right, in the same situation as Barcelona, we would be getting royally fucked. I'm telling you that now, 100%. They would be on us like shit on a blanket, and it's a joke. UEFA, financial fair play. Where are you, fellas? Where are you? Where are you? Why are the journalists not even questioning it? Why are they not bringing it out? Why not? Explain to me. The fucking agenda. It's the agenda. That's what it is. So anyway, I'm glad. Fuck them, the mugs. They can go to Barcelona, that broke shit club. Yeah, they ain't won fuck all for how long? Since their goats have all left. What have they won? Yeah, nothing. Fuck all. They got some inexperienced manager just because he played for them as a great player for them. Yeah, one of the greats in the game. What you think automatically he's going to be a fucking world-class manager? You mugs. Fucking mugs. Fucking hell, guys. You got a lot of writing these comments, mate. Big up to everyone. Yeah, I'll get into that. They love a bit of Johnny, they do. They love a bit of Johnny. Yeah, hopefully tonight, Nims. Hopefully tonight, mate. Generally, hopefully tonight. All right. So, well, this is what I'm trying to explain to everyone. How are they trying to sign? It's fucking corrupt, mate. Honestly, anything to give these clubs what they want. La Liga, they're all getting money under the table. They all pay these journalists, all these agents. They're all doing deals. Deco, fucking play for Chelsea, you rat. What a rat. That's what I'm saying. He ain't got no allegiance to Chelsea. His allegiance is what his pocket's filled with. That's his allegiance. Fucking, he wasn't that great for us anyway. I don't give a fuck if he played for us, you know. Less than a month until we see Minerals Mount Reece playing for the greatest club in the world. Let's have it right, Jack. Yeah. Minerals Mount, my baller. Reece James, baller. Let's have it right. Tap water only for Barca. No minerals business. Yeah. Listen, all this news that's come out today about Lewandowski, yeah, is pissing me off. All right. I'm tired. I am fucking tired of these journalists, these brown envelopes. I don't even want to call them journalists. Brown envelopes. Yeah. False feeding, propagandering these players that Barcelona, their targets, and associating with Chelsea. Every fucking player. Every player. And everyone believes it. They drink it in. They think that this is all genuine. They think all these players that we're linked to every fucking player. Name me a player we ain't been linked with. Name me a player we have not been linked with. Yeah? And they're linking us now to Lewandowski, who we all fucking know is his priority is Barcelona. Why are you putting us in there again? Who's the guy? Please tell me who I added him today, the journalist. In fact, I'll tell you. He ain't got the minerals to respond, mate. Yeah? Let me get him. I want to sound him out. Call him out, bruv. Let's call him out. Yeah. Nick Puriwal, yeah? That fella, right? Now, all of a sudden, it's Lewandowski. Tuchel wants to move away from a central striker, a traditional striker, but yet we're linked with Lewandowski now. What happened to Ronaldo, Ornstein? Matt Law? What happened to Ronaldo? I told you, lot, he's never going to sign for our football club. Never. Yeah? Man United will never sell Cristiano Ronaldo to Chelsea Football Club. So why are you linking us with him? Yeah? And it's clear the gaffer don't want him. Why would you sign a 37-year-old on 735 grand a week? Why? Who can't press from the front? who can't play the way you want to play. You want to go with the whole Lukaku fucking situation again because you want a clinical finisher. Yeah. Well, Manchester City, what clinical finisher did they have in their side? They got goals everywhere. That's how you play. Liverpool, they got Salah, Mane scoring goals. Firmino fills in when he needs to. Jota fills in when he needs to. Yeah, goals. They don't rely on a traditional number 9. So why are you linking us to Ronaldo for? Yeah, Neymar I can understand to an extent. Right? He can play across the front three. But what the fuck are you linking us to Ronaldo? He ain't ever coming, yeah? I got my mate who's United fan. 100% they'll never sell Cristiano Ronaldo. Ten Hag comes out via Fabrizio Romano, doesn't he, today? Ten Hag has no intention of selling Ronaldo. Listen, I'm done with all this shit, all right? Stop linking us to these players, all right? These players are unrealistic. They're not part of our plans. But what I've got to explain to everyone, yeah, and all my viewers and everyone in here, all right, and anyone who follows me, yeah, and you know what I'm about. I don't follow these guys. I don't take what they say seriously. They're there for the clickbait. It's their feasting season. They're fucking vampires, and they're blood sucking on all of you lot, right? Not me, but potentially not my viewers. Hopefully you take my advice with a pinch of salt. But my thing is, they are pumping this stuff down. They're associating us with every player that doesn't make any sense. Nothing makes sense. Yeah. And Chelsea, if I know my club, when they do business, they do it quietly. That's what they do. And that's what they do best. And you get signings out of the blue. This De Ligt thing. Are we genuinely interested in De Ligt? How do we fucking well know that? Yeah. There's no disputing he's a top baller. All right. He's a great talent. And he's comes at a very expensive price tag. Yeah, there's no disputing that. But how do we not know that the brown envelopes and De Ligt's agent and Bayern Munich are using us as a fucking bait to try and get Juventus to bark down their deal? Yeah, or Juventus are trying to use us to get a better deal from Bayern Munich when we're not interested in the player. You know, it goes both ways. You know, if he ends up at Bayern Munich, then fucking. All well. Listen, until the player holds up the shirt, I don't buy any fucking thing. Nothing. I won't buy it. Yeah? I ain't going to buy it. And I'm getting pissed off with it all. I really am. All right? It's just fucking, it's just using Chelsea to get clicks. It's using Chelsea to get other clubs better deals. Look at Leeds, yeah? Look at Leeds. They got a better deal, didn't they? They got a better deal than what we put down. They got a better deal than Arsenal. It's a domino effect. All right? But it just doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. Yeah? They're cooking them books. Yeah, mate. Them books look all nice and kosher, but under that table, mate, it's stacked. You know what I'm saying? It's stacked. 75 million for him. He's not worth 75 million. He's an all right player. He's a good player. He's not a great player. Now bought the 55 million valuation of Rafinha. To be fair, he does seem like a Tuchel type player, hard worker, but I can't see TT losing sleep over not getting him. Sterling is a better right winger anyway. Yeah, I mean, listen, Sterling can play left or right. Let's have it right. He's versatile. They're saying Bayern bid 50 million plus bonus for De Ligt. They're like Barca, low balling like crazy. Listen, this is a tactical game, Ben. Big up, Ben. Lovely to see you in there. I hope you're recovering from your COVID, fella. Yeah, but they're using Chelsea. Like I say, I don't even know for De Ligt. I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't. I don't buy anything they say anymore. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Cole will better stay this season. All this down to the gaffer, and you've got to trust the gaffer. If he doesn't think they're ready, they're not ready. Yeah, and fuck West Ham. Yeah, they want to try and get a quick deal with Broha. Yeah, well, let's have it right. The gaffer's going to assess the kid, and he's going to decide whether he's good enough to play for Chelsea and whether he wants to play second to Kai Havertz, because Kai Havertz is my number 9. All right, I don't want these fucking mercenaries. I'm done with them. Yeah, all right. Kai Havertz loves the club. I want to give him this season, and if it doesn't work out, you can look at other options or put him in another position, go and get another striker. But as far as I'm concerned, you build around Kai Havertz right now in this moment in time. Fuck the lot of them. I'm not interested, yeah? All right? But in the day, Broha, West Ham, you want to hardball us with Declan Rice? We're going to fucking hardball you with Broha and make you fucking cough up blood like you're trying to make us cough up blood. If he's not for sale, well, our player's not for sale. Yeah? It goes both ways, mate. It goes both ways. What, you think it's one rule for you and another? Nah, mate, doesn't work like that. And I hope Bowley lands the minerals in that sense and doesn't just hand over Broha, yeah, for 30 million. Bullshit. He's worth more than that. Fuck me, if Rafinha's going for 75 million, Broha did all right in his first year and he's fucking miles younger. You can see he's a talent. 35, 40 million. And then you can maybe have a discussion. Yeah. Who do you want now on the right wing? I want Neymar. Really, I'd love Neymar. But Sane, I don't even know who's available. Mount's got the minerals. I don't know who's available. I love the name, fella. I just don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see how it pans out. I just know that Tuchel's got his players in his. He knows, and he's told Bowley, and we're going that way. De Jong's gone very quiet. It's gone very quiet with Manchester United, and apparently we've shown interest, but we haven't made anything concrete. Well, something's going on now. I think De Jong's going to go United. They've been working on this deal for a long, long time. It doesn't make any sense. Until we put down money and we compete with United, then maybe we might get the player because we've got Champions League football. But I don't even know. I think that's all bangers and mash waffle. I think it's all bangers and mash waffle. Big up, John. Big up, CFC Dino. Lovely to see you in here, mate. Lovely to see you in here. Well, let me get into it then. Let's get into it, shall we? All right. Today. Obviously, I was very happy to see these two ballers. My minerals mount, obviously training, captain. It's going to be the legend and leader of our football club. Let's have it right. And then there's Billy Esther, Xavi, Gilmore. My baller, love him. I think he's got the minerals. I don't personally think we need De Jong. I think we need Billy Gilmore. I think you give him the minutes and you let him cook this season. You let him land them minerals because he's got minerals, the kid. Yeah, but he needs a chance. Going to Norwich was a wrong move. Absolute worst move going. How that happened. So anyway, let's hope that he has a great pre-season. Yeah, hope he performs. And he shows and he makes Tuchel think, do you know what? I've got a gem here and I need to use it and I'm going to develop him. Because let's have it right. He develops average players and makes them fucking world class. He did that to Rudiger and Andreas Christensen, didn't he? Yeah. They're all right players, but he made them play at a world class level. Yeah. So I think that's very, very likely. But let's get into it anyway. So I put Mr. Ben Jacobs. Yeah. Mr. Ben Jacobs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's have it right. Let's get into it. I told him, let's have it right, Ben, yeah? We know Rice is number one, but stop reporting the same shit for clicks. It's jarring, fella. And he replied because he couldn't handle the minerals. I rattled him, clearly. I got to him. You seem fun, fella. I am very fun, mate. I am very, very fun. In fact, I'm so fun that they all fucking hide, yeah? Because they ain't got the minerals to come and confront me, yeah? But at least he had a bit of bottle to get in the comments. So fair play to the guy, yeah? But, you know, he's reporting about Declan Rice. Yet we know Chelsea want him. We know Tuchel wants him. It's clear as day he wants him. He's number one target, all right? But West Ham won't sell. And then what happened? Straight after, he tweeted, he responded to me. He's tweeted on his own platform, on his account, Declan Rice returns to pre-season training in blue, taking a piss. Yeah, still won't be sold this summer. West Ham. Yeah, and then obviously one of my followers, what a shot at Minerals FC at LMAO. Listen, he is having a shot, and let's have it right. He can't handle the fucking minerals, can he? Clearly, he can't handle the minerals. Yeah. I ain't really got a problem with him. I hate generic shit. I hate clickbait. There was no need for you to tweet that. If you know that there's no chance of West Ham selling Declan Rice, you've said that on how many fucking podcasts? How many tweets have you done before to say that? You don't need to keep saying it, all right? But I'll tell you this, there is definitely something there, and I wouldn't write it off that we were going for Declan Rice. Last minutes of the window, we will fucking land it, and we'll put down some serious wedge. I'm telling you, do not write off Declan Rice. West Ham are playing hardball because they want the money, yeah? They want that money. That's the only reason they're doing it. Okay, everyone has a price. Declan Rice has a price, a ridiculous price, an extortionate price that they've set on him to deter everyone away from him. Yeah, let's have it right. But the bottom line is, yeah, every player can be bought. and he's desperate for Chelsea. If we put in a serious bid, I wouldn't put it past the Rolls-Royce putting a transfer request and mudding those rats, yeah, that are trying to get our player for peanuts. No, mate. It doesn't happen. So don't write it off. I don't believe Ben Jacobs, mate. I don't believe Matt Law. I don't believe any of these guys, man. Tier one's all you want. Yeah. Tier one, all you want. Yeah. But you're not speaking the truth. You're there to tell us the truth. All right. All these fans on Twitter, especially, and on every platform, they crave truth. They want genuine information. Stop wishy-washying. Stop flip-flopping. Yeah. For clicks to get your account bigger and bigger so you're someone in the game. Where's ES Grimes? Where's she? Yeah, I was right about her and she blocked me. I was right about her. Yeah, she got Mbappe wrong. Yeah, and she's got Dembele wrong. Where's Dembele? ES Grimes, tell me. And all those that call her the queen of fucking brown envelopes, well, she is. She's the queen of brown envelopes. Yeah, she is. She's trying to go against the grain, but it's not working very well, is it for you, lovely? It's not working very well. And all these people that I come across on panels or in comments and that worship this woman. Yeah. Well, you need to worship your players, mate, instead of bullshit nonsense that's being thrown around. Let's have it right. Let's have a look. What's this one? Ben, to be fair, Simon heard about that Gnabry interest first. Yeah. Well, you listen, Simon Phillips, as you know, is the only one I really like and respect. You know, he's a cross between opinion, and he does let his opinions out, and I do agree with a lot of his opinions, to be fair to him. Yeah, he got Sterling early. He's got a lot of news early, even Ake. He's reported things on Lewandowski, which he's sort of sub distributing with this other, brown envelope. He's doing his job. He's doing it well. He's, like I say, he's been a bit more quiet. All these other ones come in the timeline like they're in a strip club, flaunting, bruv. That's all they do. Yeah, these lot. That's all they do. They're all rats. But yeah, he did report it, and obviously that's where I saw it, and from Dan Macker as well. And they're getting a lot of stick. I don't know why they're getting stick. Go and give stick to the other guys, the ones that were fucking propping Lukaku and force feeding this agenda. Why are you not giving stick to Matt Laws and fucking Liam Townies? Why are you giving it stick to Simon Phillips and Dan Macker for? They're actually doing an all right job. What are they told you that's false? Do you know what I mean? Give it to Grimes. She's the one that sold you the Dembele ticket, that golden ticket. Well, ain't there, is it? You hear about Lewandowski and Gnabry rumours. Yeah, but they're all rumours, Grimy. This is the thing. They're all rumours. Nothing's concrete. And like I say, you're going to get linked to every single player, mate, under the sun. Everyone knows that Chelsea are actively in the market. And I have to reiterate that. We're all in the market. Yeah, he probably did. He's a snake. And he's got ties to the club. And I can't stand for the life of me how he's got ties to that club. He's an Aston Villa fan. He's got no allegiance or sentiment to our fan. I want a real Chelsea fan reporting on our fucking on our transfer news, not these dickheads. Yeah, it was funny. Like Ben Jacobs, fair play to him. It was funny. I did laugh at it, and then obviously reacted with the Declan Rice tweet straight after. I live in his head rent free. Clearly, yeah. Big up, Deals. Nice to see you in here. Listen, don't write it off. I'm sticking to my guns. I believe it will happen. I know West Ham are adamant not to sell, but I do have this feeling we will go in for him. And Bowley wants to land mega minerals, mate. He wants to land them. Well, this is the thing, Kunde. He's gone very quiet, and that gives me confidence, actually. Makes me feel confident about that deal, weirdly enough. I think the quieter ones, the ones that have gone cold, they're going cold for a reason. There might be something there. But if he goes to Barcelona, I think I'll smash this fucking laptop. 34 million for Dagmir apparently would be the price. Apparently, let's see, Ben. Let's see. I don't even know if Tuchel wants him, mate. We're getting linked to everyone. Like I say, don't buy everything. Declan Rice contract expires 2024. West Ham don't need to sell him this summer, but next year West Ham are in trouble. They either have to cash in or watch him leave on a free next year. Listen. They're losing money, whether you like it or not. if they don't sell him this summer for a reasonable amount, they're not getting that amount that they'll get this summer, next summer. Fact. He's on a lesser term contract, so he'll get less money. Yeah. Yeah, well, I could have told you that. Where was Daniel? I saw Daniel. Yeah, Daniel, big up Daniel. I saw you in here. Where are you? I did see you in here, Daniel. You said something about laundering. Yeah, Barcelona are laundering money, aren't they? So yeah, I think they are, mate. I genuinely think they are. Yeah, big up, Sammy. Have I seen you in here before? If I haven't, please subscribe. Anyone who's new in here, please subscribe, mate. I'll tell it how it is. Literally, I couldn't give a fuck about anybody, mate. Yeah, apart from my football club, my players, my gaffer, and the fans, the true fans. Yeah, come and be part of this, mate. Be part of it. You know what I'm saying? Johnny, you're so right, geezer, about West Ham and Declan Rice. I could not agree with you more. In fact, I will come on and speak minerals. Steve, listen, you're more than welcome to, mate. You're more than welcome to. I might even put the link out in a bit, and maybe if you want to come on, you know, normally I do my call-in show on Fridays, but like I'm just getting rattled by all these journalists putting out this nonsense and these agendas, bro. Let me explain to you something about these brown envelopes, yeah, and these agents. The agents pay the brown envelopes, the journalists, yeah. The journalists get their food and drink, yeah, and they get their reputation, but they're also helping construct and pull strings to get deals for certain clubs and certain players. That's how it goes down. And so far, we have been a great example of that with Barcelona, Rafinha, Dembele. And I don't want Lewandowski as a third one. I don't want that. Like, I don't want to be associated with Lewandowski if it ain't happening, if it's real. Listen, Tuchel wants to move away. If you buy Lewandowski, you ain't playing Kai Havertz. Where are you playing Kai? Lewandowski's fit enough to play a lot of games. So where are you going to play Kai? Doesn't make sense. He's 32, 33. Granted, baller. Yeah, he'll score goals. But he's openly come out and said he's apprehensive coming to the Premier League. He doesn't think he'll get the same amount of goals at Bundesliga. Well, no shit, fella. You ain't going to score goals like you do at Bundesliga in the Premier League. Much harder league. It's the hardest league in the world. So he wants to go Barcelona. I wouldn't write off Barcelona, them crooks. Absolute crooks getting Lewandowski as well as Rafinha and Dembele. And they might even keep De Jong. Who fucking knows? And they want Cesar Azpilicueta for 7 million. They're having a laugh. Our captain for 7 million. Ridiculous. Yeah, big up, Gav, man. Hit the likes, people, please. Just keep liking this shit, man. I'll spit it. I'll say it how it is. So many idiots I hear on the timeline and that. And the one thing that rattles me the most is, oh, we need a creator. We need a creator. All the time, we need a creator. What fucking creator? Mason Mount is our biggest, highest chance creator in our entire fucking team and has been for the last 2.5 years, right? We need people that are good enough up front to deliver and convert. There's a difference, yeah? There is a difference. Sterling's not going to be there to create. He's not deeper. He's in the front line. There's a difference. Yeah, he'll contribute, don't get me wrong, and he'll help us in the final third. But Mason Mount is your creator. Stop. Get it out your thick head. He's your creator. Yeah? And when he doesn't play, you have someone else to fill in the lesser games. But in all the big games and predominantly through the season, Mason Mount is the creator, mate. I'm sick of hearing it. Talk shit. Hudson-Odoi clear of these, but yeah, he is. Listen, Hudson-Odoi, yeah, people are sleeping on Hudson-Odoi. All right, I've got a lot of love for Cal, and I back him. He's had a very tough 3 years, really. He's been in and out of the team. He's had a really bad injury. He's come back. And obviously the reports have come out during the summer. Why didn't they put these reports out at the end of the season, these wankers? Right? So that he could fucking accept all this slander on the timeline when people don't realise that he's actually struggling, that he's not actually 100%. Therefore, it would affect your performance, wouldn't it, fellas? It would affect your performance if you're not 100%. But yet, they're propping that he is 100%. This is what I'm saying. It's outrageous. It's not fair on the kid, man. He's 20 years old. He's a 20-year-old kid. And look at the hate the kid gets. It's ridiculous, man. Back him. Back your players. Every one of them. Whether you like them or not, you back them. Law of averages says that if the brown envelopes link us with every player out there, they must get at least one right eventually. Well, there you go, Top Bins. You hit the nail on the head. They're going to get one of them right, aren't they? And then they're going to go, oh, yeah, I want a round of applause. Yeah, I'm fucking great at my job. Let me gain another 20k followers. Yeah. Mugs. If we were going to pay 60 million, I'd take that, not £60, yeah? Texas Blue, big up for that punk Rafina. Why not just add 30 for or Brozier plus add-ons for Rice? Well, this is the thing. West Ham are playing silly buggers, yeah? They don't want to have a player in exchange with cash for Declan Rice, which makes no sense to me, yeah? They want the full cash, the greedy bastards, yeah? But where are they going to go with that cash? Who are they going to buy? You know what I mean? Dead club, yeah? They're dead. What are they do? What are their ambitions? Fucking Europa League again. Yeah, good luck, mate. Declan Rice has carried you to Europa League. He's carried you to 6th place, 5th place, wherever. Declan Rice has. That's the reason they are where they are. That's why he's a baller, and that's why I want him at Chelsea, because at Chelsea he changes everything at Chelsea. So for me, I would love that idea. I think it's going to have to be a lot more than the 60. I think you're going to have to pay about 100 million plus a Broha, and they still won't take it because they're wankers. These brown envelopes are still linking United with Wesley Schneider. And he's retired in a farm somewhere in Holland. Let's have it right, Stretters. Let's have it right. Yeah. They'll link you, United, they link Chelsea to every player, mate. I'm telling you. Bowley should make LeBron do a cameo with the Chels, according to some experts. That will increase our USA fan base. Listen, we don't know what Bowley's a marketing monster. You know, he's a billionaire for a reason. He's very clever at what he does. I've got, proofs in the pudding, but I like what he's trying to do at our football club. I do like what he's trying to do, and that's very important. That he's trying. He's being tactful about the way we're going about business, and we need to just trust in this process. We're very behind, but I feel like we are slowly we're gonna kick it on. I'm telling you, things are gonna heat up, and we're gonna make signings. Sterling's the first one through the door. I think the fans can relax a little bit. That we've got a top player coming in, a player that's hungry. He wants to cut. Let's have it right. He's coming to Chelsea because he wants to win the Champions League. Because that tin pot club, Manchester City, that will never win the fucking Champions League. Yeah, he's got to leave there, isn't he? If he wants that in his cabinet, if he wants that medal around his neck, like Minerals Mount and Reece James and Trev and all our Cobham boys, Kai Havertz and all our ballers, yeah. Sterling wants a bit of that. He wants them minerals. Yeah. I think even if they get Haaland, I still think they're not going to win the Champions League. And to be honest with you, fuck them. Fuck City. Yeah. You might have beaten us. You might have done the double on us this season, but we had no Mason Mount. We had no Reece James. We fucking hardly had Kante. We didn't have Pulisic. We had that fucking cement booted rhinoceros up front, bruv. Yeah. In both games, and he was shit. So we didn't play Kai Havertz. We didn't play Mason Mount. Where are we going to do Man City there? Where's the high ball pressing, recovery, counter attacking? None of that, yeah. So yeah, but we done you the season before, if you like to remember, you City boys, yeah. City, yeah. We done you 3 times, and we done you in the biggest game of your entire club history. We fucked you, and we land the minerals, yeah. And poor little toothpick Foden was in the arms of Mason Mount, wasn't he? He was in the arms of Mason Mount, balling it. Well, listen, Haaland, good luck. I wanted him. I think he's a great player. He's going to be probably one of the world's best. I'm sure if he stays fit, if he gets surgery on the ankle of his, which people forget, which I found out after that he needs surgery on his ankle. Otherwise, he's going to be out. He's missed about 24 games. People don't want to talk about that. But his conversion rate's good in that Bundesliga Tim Pot league, that shit league where you can just stat pad, as we saw with Timo Werner. So I'm a bit apprehensive buying Bundesliga players, but let's have it right. Sometimes if you're good enough and you've got the minerals, you'll come to Chelsea, you'll come to the Premier League and you will succeed. If you ain't got the minerals, you ain't going to succeed. It's as simple as that. Yeah, big up deals. Appreciate that. Hit the like button, people. I don't know how many likes I got in here, but big up to all of you. Wow, there's over 100 people in here. Love to every single one of you. Please subscribe if you ain't subscribed. If you don't subscribe, big up to you anyway. Don't really bother me either way. I just feel good landing my minerals and letting it out. Who's that? Tony should jump on with John. I don't know who that is. But anyway, big up British Patriot. Lovely to see you in here. You've missed some minerals, mate, as always. Do I rate big up Chelsea 2012? Do I rate Gnabry? Yeah, I do. Like, listen, he's a good player, but you know, I don't know. Like, listen, I'll take him. If the gaffer wants him, I'll take it. Listen, I'll back whatever the gaffer wants. I'll back whatever the gaffer wants. That's all I care about is backing Thomas Tuchel. That's all I care about. Any haters in here, all the usual people that love to hate, there's a special surprise for you. Stick it up there, lick it, whatever you want to do. Really, I couldn't give a toss. You dick ride for all the big circles. I've seen them all, mate. I've seen them all. People, these are big accounts, are asking to keep Ziyech, for fuck's sake. They're asking to keep Ziyech, who's the biggest fucking rat with Lukaku, loves Lukaku, still contacts Lukaku. I swear he wants to go to Milan to be with Lukaku. Yeah. All right. And they want to keep this guy. They want to keep this guy that's a sulker. That's just going to cause fucking issues because he's not playing regular. Like, what's wrong with you lot? What? Because we didn't get Rafinha? Oh, boo-hoo. Cry your eyes out, you fucking wrong-uns. Cry your eyes out. I'm very well, British Patriot. I'm a bit hot. I got my fan on. I'm a bit hot, I can't lie. But yeah. Come on, lads. 107 watching, only 68 likes. Just hit, geezers. Hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing to subscribe. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing to comment. It doesn't cost you anything. I'll put the link out. If you got the minerals, you can come in here and talk to me. Do you know what I mean? Come in here and have a little say in that. Having a little say. I should let Tony on. Yeah, Tony's always welcome. Me and him do a weekly show. We're going to do a weekly show. We're going to do a show this week as well. And we're going to get some good guests on as well. Tony Rolfe is my geezer, proper Chels. Let's have it right. Ziyech is NASCAR, nothing but left turns, cash in. Yeah, exactly, Glenn. Cash in. The guy's not Chelsea level. He's not good enough. He's Houdini himself. He disappears himself in games. Very rarely. He's come in some good moments. Don't get me wrong. He's won us a few 3-pointers. Fair play, but he ain't consistent. He's a sulker. He's moaning. I saw him on the last game of the season. He was like that. He left early, just sort of looked sulked, clapped, and went off. Yeah. He doesn't want to be at Chelsea. The fact that there's rumours that we're trying to offload him to what's it called? AC Milan for 30 million, and I'm all for it. And is it interesting? Barkley, Bakayoko, Kepa, Ziyech, all amounting to what? 500 grand a week, 500,000 a week on these lot. It's ridiculous. It's costing Bowley a lot of money. He needs to get shot. Ziyech ain't got the minerals. So right, yeah. Did you not know Lukaku and Ziyech, a lovely couple? Yeah. Yeah. 100%. If Barcelona weren't cooking the books and giving everyone the run around, we'd be sorted for next season. We should just cut ties with anyone linked to that dodgy club. Yeah, I agree. Stop. And these fucking brown envelopes, stop linking us to their players that they want. Stop it. Do you know what I mean? They're benefiting them. It's helping Barca. I'm like, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Kepa, Kennedy, Mellingsar, Ross Barkley, Mitch Batshuayi, all costing Chelsea in the region of half. Is it those players? Sorry, Gary. Yeah, it is those players. I've got a couple in there, right? You know, they're not Chelsea level. Kepa, I really backed Kepa. Like, I really thought, you know what? There is a good, talented goalie in there, but I think he's just done it, Chelsea. He ain't getting over Mendy. Mendy, for me, on his day, is world class. Like, and he's delivered, and he's come in, and he's strong. His distribution needs to be a bit better. But you know what you get with Mendy. But they all need to go. There's a lot of dead wood that needs to get chopped in our squad. And we know that. But it takes time. We also need to, I think, during pre-season, even to the end of deadline day in the transfer window, I do generally think that we'll see a lot of these players go then. You might not see them go early. We'll try and get rid of these sort of deadwood players. They'll take time to get shot off because who really wants them? And we don't want just loans. We want them off the books. Yeah. But the good, the first team stroke squad, top of the squad players, Ziyech, the Werners, if they're going to get shot off, they're more desirable to other clubs, but they come with wages. There's, if you've noticed across Europe, who's got money? Who's got money? No one's got any money. Chelsea got money, and everyone knows that Chelsea got money. That's why we're linked to everyone. Yeah, they all need to. Kenny, do you think Emerson will say? Well, listen, I'm going to put the link in. Fuck it. Let's put the link in. If anyone you got the minerals, mate, and you can come on. What's your thoughts on that full of shit news on Kante? Listen, Kante ain't going nowhere. Kante's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. Yeah. Has Sterling been announced or what? Let's have a look. Who's this guy? Florian Plettenberg, yeah? Never heard of him. Never heard of this geezer. Official account, obviously. Update, Gnabry. We have often been told that a move to CFC is no topic for Serge due to his time at Arsenal. Gavi decision in Munich. See what I'm saying? Where's all this nonsense now? He either wants to go somewhere else. He's got a fucking loyalty to Arsenal. Fuck off. I don't want these players, man. Why is it even in today? Clickbait all day long. Clickbait. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. These people, man. I don't even know who this guy is. They reckon Sterling will get announced around Wednesday as our media teams in America. Well, that's piss poor. But anyway, we know he's going to. I'll put the link in the chat. We know Sterling's going to sign for the Chels. Yeah, he's going to sign for Chels. All right, I'm not worried about that. Jack M, 2 wing backs potentially. We don't have the money to replace everyone that's leaving in this window. CM needed, and one more winger needed. One of our current wingers, maybe 2, need to leave, or the money isn't. There's a lot. Listen, there's a lot of movement that's going to happen. A lot of movement. I don't know what to say, mate. Honestly, like I'm not an in the know kind of person, but like I heard a lot of things with Haaland during the summer, and people gave me stick for it. But listen, I ain't a fucking journalist. I never wanted to be a journalist, but I said what I thought and what I was told and stuff. Yeah, on Haaland, and we were in for him, whether you like it or not. We were in for him, and I wanted him. I never wanted Lukaku. All right, But I backed him when he came, and I supported him until he made that documentary, and that was it. Done. Wash my hands. And all the people that backed him, where the fuck are you now? Where are you now? Joke. What you put here? Gallo. Johnny, you're a real one. These journalists are scam. Keep repping us, bro. Fuck the fake fans. Exactly, Go. Nice seeing you. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Please like and subscribe, mate. It really helps. And thank you for being in here. Thanks for your support, mate, and understanding what I'm doing here. I'm not here to build friendships with these fucking frauds, these brown envelopes. I'm not here for that. I'm not here to be an in the know merchant. I'm not here for that. I'm not here to be a discount merchant. I'm not here to be linked with all these other stupid accounts that have got a platform that talk absolute shit. Nathan Gizzin as well, another that toothpick. He needs to stick to team lineups, I think, because now Lukaku's fucked off to Inter Milan. Di Marzio is going to be no good for him, really, unless Jorginho goes to Italy. But let the big boys, fella like Di Marzio, deal with that news, not yourself. And he wanted to score a tap in with Sterling. Come on, bruv. You're not a journo, mate. You're an 18, 19-year-old kid. That people dick ride for. This other guy, this journalist that I came at today, not Ben Jacobs, the other guy that brought out the Lewandowski news, him. He's on Alex Goldberg's podcast coming up. Ain't that fucking ironic? Isn't that ironic? Another one. Carefree Youth. Fucking mate. Cesspool. Big up, fella. Big up. What's this one? He was a professional. He took the emotion out of it and saw it was correct choice, and the rest is history. I don't know what that was in terms of, but we move. Yes. Big up Harry Green. Thanks for being in here. Yes, Johnny. Just hopped on. What's been happening? Best Chelsea page out here. Really speaking, nothing but pure minerals. No brown envelopes here. That's fucking right. Let's have it right. Big up, fella. Hope you subscribed, liked the video. Hope everyone in here is liking the video. Very important. Helps it get out. Tweet it out, whatever. No one's helping me in the game. No one wants to help me. No one wants to be associated with me. Let's have it right, because I say it how it is. I do not hide from no one. I couldn't give a toss. And if anyone wants to know, come and challenge me. Fair play. Come and challenge me. If you got the minerals, but you ain't, you'll stick in your little circles, mate. Your big fucking circles. But you're all big fish in a small pond. Let's have it right. Yeah. Oh, about Cesc. Yeah. Well, Cesc, you listen, he was a gooner, but he loves Chelsea. It can happen. But Gnabry, they're trying to squash it there. We ain't getting Lewandowski or De Ligt or De Jong or Rafinha or Ronaldo or Dembele, all a load of waffle for clicks, for fuck's sake. Jim B, listen, I couldn't agree with you anymore, my guy. I couldn't agree with you anymore. You're talking, you're landing the minerals. I love it. Yeah, I love it. We don't buy into that. Let's see who holds up the shirt. That's what counts, doesn't it? Jim, thank you for being in here, mate. I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe. I'm seeing a lot of new people in here, and I'm grateful you guys are in here. It means a lot. I'm going to bring some people on. Big up from Toronto, Canada. Subscribed and liked today. I got the minerals. Yeah, you got the minerals, Shaggy. You got the minerals, Shaggy. Thank you very much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I really do, mate. I really do. You don't need anyone's help, Johnny, as when you're real with the truth, then this is the best channel with the minerals. Chelsea old boys, lovely to see you in here, my guy. Lovely to see you in here. Always supporting. Thank you very much. And it's true. I don't need anyone. You guys that are with me, we don't need anyone. And I said, I'm going to be the voice. I'm the voice. I'm going to say it how it is. I don't care about these fucking brown envelopes. I don't care about these ties. I'm done with all that shit. I never was into that. I come on here just talk about my club. But when people are talking nonsense about my club and they're fooling people, then, someone's got to say something. People are too scared to say it because they don't want to piss people off and upset people. Well, fuck them all. They've all blocked me. They've all unfollowed me. Some of them follow me to keep their eyes on the game. Do you know what I mean? They want to keep their eyes on the minerals. Let's have it right. Big up, Trev. Lovely to see you in there. Up the Chels. Johnny, thoughts on Brozier potentially being sold? Listen, it's down to the gaffer. I think if the gaffer doesn't think, if Brozier doesn't want to, if he doesn't want to fight for his place, which I think he would do, you know what I mean? He's a Chelsea boy. I got a great picture of Broha if I can find it. It's very lovely, and I would like to think that he would that genuinely he would stay and sort of fight for his place. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully, listen, this is what I think of Barcelona, bruv. Yeah, that's my Billy Esther Goatmore there. He's got Xavi and Iniesta there in his arm. Let's have it right. He's got the minerals. Yeah, he has got the minerals. Yeah, and for any City fans in here, drink your tears in. Drink your tears in. Here it is. It's a lovely picture. So this is obviously the big man himself, Don Roman. Don Roman with Broha. I would hope that Broha does stay. I really do. I rate him. I think he's got the minerals. But you know how Chelsea are run. You know how they're run. That's the sort of club we are. Big up, Go AM. My guy. How we doing, fella? I haven't seen you in here at all. Like and subscribe, my man. You do give me jokes. You do give me jokes. Land some minerals, mate. Land some minerals. So have it right. Thoughts on Gnaby. Listen, I don't think he's coming. If you go by that brown envelope, he's just come out and said that he's got no interest with Chelsea because of Arsenal. Fucking go Arsenal then, you mug. Go Arsenal then. That Champions Leagueless club. Yeah, let's have it right, Rikesh. That's what he needs to do, Mr. Gizian. He needs to stick to lineups, mate. He needs to stick to lineups. But anyway, I think Brozier would be a great alternative to have throughout. Yeah, listen, I agree. I do agree with that. Brown envelopes linking us with everyone for clickbait. They don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Exactly. They don't know. They don't really know. That's the point. He said it's all fucking Chinese whispers. Yeah, that's what it is. And you know that game, Chinese whispers. Yeah. By the time it gets to you, you ain't got a clue what's being said. You don't even know what the content is. That's how it is for me. They get one word, they put two and two together, go and tweet it out. I want the clicks. I need that clickbait. Jack, in my perfect window from now, considering money out. Werner 50 million, Brozier 30 million, Sarr 20 million, Loftus-Cheek 25 million, In Kunde 60, Delit 80, De Jong 80, Klaus 10, Cornet 15, Nabry 40, Ake 40, and one more. Plus you got Sterling. Not bad, my guy, but I don't know if we'll be able to sell them all. Why would Kante... Listen, who reported that? Please tell me who reported that. Who reported Kante going to Arsenal? Let me expose the wrong one. Yeah, big up, Wayne. Always. Right, let's get some people in here. So we're getting this one, Manny.
Hey,
yes,
Johnny.
Manny.
Hey, Johnny, can you hear me?
I can hear you, my man. How are we doing, Geezer?
Nice
You well?
Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, fella.
I'm so happy to be on here, man. Big fan of yours.
Love that.
But
Tell me,
man, I want to get in here and go straight to one person only, and that's Matt Law, man.
Yes.
This guy, bro. This guy, and some of the fan base are under his balls like unreal, bro. And this guy comes and publicly says that he's an Aston Villa fan, and yet the entire fan base is still under his balls, just holding him up in higher regards.
Yeah, they're doing all that, you know what I mean? They're doing all that.
I don't understand. And he goes on this, the London is Blue podcast, which is, a bunch of Americans. I mean, it's closer to my home. I'm from Toronto, Canada. Big up Canadians.
Love that. Thanks for supporting, my guy. Thanks.
And so the London is Blue podcast, this guy goes there, every once in a while, throws in some waffle and gets out. And then these guys work with that waffle for weeks on until he comes back on again. And yeah, man, he just spreads just vile shit. And as the season is starting, the stuff that he's putting out now about Tuchel putting pressure on him, making sure that like if he doesn't get it right, it's gonna be all pressure on him. It's gonna be all downwards, and it's gonna be the same thing all over again, where Chelsea needs to change their manager and all that stuff. And to be honest, it's only because he wouldn't have anything to talk about otherwise if Chelsea aren't in dismay. If there aren't so many, if it's not a roller coaster at Chelsea, this guy doesn't make his bread. It's simple as that. So right at the beginning of preseason, he flew to LA to have hands-on, look at anything he can pick out to put pressure on Tuchel, put pressure on the team in Chelsea, on the new owners that are just walking in. Bully this guy, just walking through doors, making shit happen, and everybody on his back. I don't get it, man. I honestly don't get it. I love what Bowley's doing so far. He's looking like he's a real boss.
No, definitely. Like Bowley looks. Listen, I think out of all the American owners that potentially we could have got, he's the best out of them. I'm looking forward to what he brings to our football club. He's head screwed on, very smart. He cares about the stadiums, the fans. He wants to win. His ambition is at a high level. These are all the right things. And I saw a clip today of one of his employees from the Dodgers speak on Todd Bowley. Now, obviously, listen, take it with a pinch of salt, bit of PR and all that nonsense. But at the same time, it's what you want to hear. You want to hear the passion, the determination, the ambition is there, because Roman was ambitious. We all know about Roman, and he wanted to win. And I think Bowley will
Roman
do
was
that.
Fantastic. You can never write off what Roman did. He built everything that Bowley is working with right now. And the fact that he got rid of Marina, Czech, and all the guys upstairs and stuff, some people are skeptical about that. But at the same time, it's like if Marina was here, I would feel like Baroja would be gone for 30 mil already.
Yeah. Out the
you
door.
Know what I mean? She was ruthless with this academy, man. Like she just all she saw was money from that academy, which is true. I mean, they're all valuable and they're all playing in the Premier League. But yeah, I would have already seen many of them exit so far if Marina was still here. And I think Bowley had a conversation with Tuchel, and Tuchel said that, there's actually some gems here, and I want to see them through before we get rid of them. While Marina was like, if you want to get the best value out of it, we can't really wait. And Bowley's was like, okay, you know what? Let's see what Tuchel can do with it. Let's see what he says at the end of the window, and then I'll try to get rid of some of them if he doesn't want them.
I listen. I agree. And like Marina, just saw the academy as a money making machine, which it sort of has been in the past. We have seen that, but I think now we need to. We've seen. Listen, not every player out the academy is going to come out like Minnels Mount, Reece James, Trev Chalobah. They're not all going to get those opportunities. It's all about timing. I think Gallagher, Gilmore, Broha, Colwell, they're coming at a good time in a way where we're in transition. We're trying to build for the future. And I feel like if they deliver and they show to Tuchel that they've got what it takes, they've got the minerals, then they could have a future at Chelsea and not have to worry about being sold or being loaned anywhere. And that's the way I see it, and hopefully it goes that way.
I think the new ownership is going to have a different perspective on the whole loan army thing. I think that wasn't necessarily something everybody wants or wanted around, but it just happened because of all the bad buys. And this loan army is kind of becoming a problem. And we have like 5-6 players right now in LA that are a tragedy of the loan army situation at the moment. So I think they need to figure that out. And I think we're going to have a much smaller loan army next season.
For sure, Manny. Lovely. Well, you can stick around, fella.
Absolutely.
Steve.
How you doing, Jordy?
I'm all right. How are you? Yeah. How we doing?
Not too bad. No, I've been following this. As you can see, I'm a little bit older than you younger guys. But
that's all right.
No, it's funny. It's Bowley, the Americans, bought Chelsea. I lived in the States from 1998 to 2017. And when I used to stay in England, I stayed in Chelsea. And I started supporting the Chelsea Football Club about 25 years ago. So even though it's not that long, it's still long enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's interesting to see the way Chelsea Football Club has grown since I started to be a bit supporter. And I've got two young sons now that follow Chelsea. And let's hope we can get it together a little bit this year.
100%.
I like your honesty, by the way. I like your honesty, the way you come across. Yeah. That's why I thought I'd come on and have a few words with you.
Yeah, of course, mate. Like, what is there anything in particular you want to sort of like land, so to speak, or anything that's pissed you off, or you're a bit,
this whole Barcelona thing.
Yeah.
With these players, I mean, it's absolutely disgusting. I mean, how they can get away with what they get away with is beyond me. And then I was following your line on the Declan Rice thing as well. I found that interesting. That they're saying they don't want to sell him, but he's sweating to get into Chels, isn't he?
100%. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know he's sweating to get into Chels. So. So
he's
that was
proper Chels. He's proper Chels, man. He
wants to be with his mate, doesn't he? Wants to be with his mate.
Yeah. The old Minnals man. He's got. Listen, that for me, that'll be my Lampard Terry. Do you know what I mean? In the core of the team, that will take us. That will win us titles.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
that will win us titles.
1 second. Carry on, lads. I've got something at the door.
Yeah, no worries, Steve. Big up. How we doing, Gallows? Nice to see you in here, fella.
Nice to see you too, Johnny, man. Thank you for having me on, man. Like, Johnny, you're just a real one, man. Like, you're just a real one. Like, you're really calling it as you see it. Like, a lot of these journalists, they all scam, bro. Like, I just hearing it every day. Transfer this, transfer that. We link to everybody. These guys don't know nothing. Like, all of them don't know nothing. And I like it like that because it just looks like Bowley's more strategic with it. Like, I think he's a smart guy. I think we'll still get some signing off the line, but it's just crazy. Like, all these journalists, they all scam. Like, all of them. Like, there's nobody I can trust. Like, there's really, really nobody I can trust. That's why I just saw you talking. I was like, you know what? I'll just come on your show because at least you're honest, you know. It's crazy. Like, Talk Sports, Sky Sport, all of them, bro. They're all scams, mate. They're going to be like, we're linked to Lewandowski, we're going to sign this, they're going to sign that. And the funny thing is, our fan base, we're eating into all that rubbish. Like, the fans are just eating into it. We're going to sign this, we're going to sign that. It's just like, I'm just waiting till, like, August 31st. Like, I'm just waiting till everything is over. Like, if we can't get anybody else, let's look at what we have. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I never knew, like, everybody's in agreement that, the whole media is mad bias, man. It's all fake news.
Sadly, it is like, I'll tell you what it is. It's all just propaganda for other deals, not actually necessarily about Chelsea. And that's what winds me up.
But the other deals can't happen because it's Barcelona deals. It's like they can't really push some of these deals through. So I don't know why they're linking us to this. It's like we can't. Like, it's Barcelona's deals. Like,
I mean, have you ever heard so much BS with this Barcelona in your life? How can these players? They want 3 of our back line.
Right. And they all Frankie
sitting there like a pussy boy. What's going on? I mean, it's like
and they want him. They want him 7 million and 10 million Alonso.
Right.
Listen to that nonsense.
Themselves. Do you know what I mean?
Frankie,
10 million for Alonso is like...
They owe Frankie 17 million. They owe PK 50 million. They owe
Coutinho as well. Don't forget Coutinho. And
they owe 29 million on Coutinho. They owe a lot of people. I even read they owe Messi like 100 million. I read they owe Messi $100 million. 100 million. 100 million euros.
Well, that's probably right. How can they get away with it? They owe 1.6 billion.
Right.
It's Spain.
And they still want to...
Yeah, it's Spain. That's why.
I don't understand it. I mean, obviously we know if anyone... I mean, I've had dealings with the Spanish back in my day.
Right.
And there was corrupt as hell. Obviously, Franco country 30 years ago. You go down to
Italy.
Spain on a holiday.
Italy's worse.
You'd be there a year later on. They wouldn't let you out.
Right. Imagine.
That. You know what I mean?
Right. We're the only club with the real money. Like, obviously, Man City, like, in all the elite clubs right now, I mean, elite clubs, like Champions League winning elite clubs. We're the only clubs with money. That's a fact. Okay, Liverpool, maybe Liverpool. Yeah. But we're only
yeah, but Liverpool spend it in a tactful way, right? Which is where Bailey wants to go. But for me, PSG, Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Manchester City, most fucking corrupt clubs going in world football at the minute. I'm telling you, Man City shouldn't even be in the Champions League. Let's have it right.
True.
And Barcelona shouldn't be being even dreaming of signing a player, not even on a free transfer, right? Because they ain't got a fucking pot to piss in.
And Christensen went over there. Christensen went over there. They can't register him.
Christensen didn't even know whether he was staying or going. He didn't even know.
He'll be okay until there's a big game one night, and then he'll be in the corner.
Yeah, the shits again.
I got a stomach ache.
Yeah, period pains and all
very
that.
well.
That
You know
time
what
of
I
the
mean?
month for the geezer. Yeah, it's true.
I mean,
it's
just-
true. It's nonsense.
Right. It's crazy. Just look at
talking about Man City and the corruption, and I always listen to what's his name, Sinclair. You know, on Talk Sport. He says, "Yeah, but Man City have never been charged. They didn't get charged because they're with the amount of money they've got, and in your language, Johnny, the brown envelopes are paying." They got PSG have got the guys on the board in UEFA.
Kelefi.
I mean, it's all oil money.
Right.
And
Did you
everyone's
see?
got a price. They're paying people.
Yeah, of course. Did you see the video of Pep on a bicycle?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the video.
Right. Shall I tell you what that was? He thought that was financial fair play fucking chasing him. So he realised it wasn't, and then he got off his bike, didn't he? Yeah. He literally shat himself.
The guy was only saying he was excited to see him, saying, "Hey, bruv, can I have a photograph?"
Mate, to be fair to him, he was frightened for his life. But like I say, he probably thought financial fair play, tax evasion, fucking customs, whoever it was. Yeah, it was after him.
Fixed sponsorship.
He was gone, mate. He was gone.
Oh God, I saw it earlier on. I don't know what I was watching, but that was funny, mate. He did actually pop himself, didn't he?
Yeah, Johnny, what do you think? Johnny, what do you think about like this Juve thing where they want 125 million euros for Delhi? Like
for Delhi,
Italian clubs, man. Italian clubs will always want.
These Italian clubs are broke as fuck. Yeah?
I know.
Lukaku had to drop that cement boot had to drop his wages, didn't he? He had to drop his wages just to go on a loan, right? With no obligation to buy as well.
True.
Yeah, so we didn't even get that.
True.
I just think, look, at the end of the day, they're trying to get whatever they can out of Chelsea. Chelsea are in a strong position where they can say, do you know what? There's no one else going in there. Bayern Munich ain't got the fucking money. If they did,
right, they don't. They beat 50. Like, look at it. We beat
50 million. So Joe,
they beat 50 million with like add-ons and all.
They already spent like 75 mil already in the window. So
right.
Spending another 75, that's a bit much for Bayern. I don't know.
Yeah. I just think because we have a lot of money, everybody's just linking us with everybody. I don't think Tuchel wants half of all this lot. I really don't think. I think Tuchel wanted Dembele. I think he probably would have fancied Dembele, but I don't think he wanted all these guys.
I don't think he wanted Dembele. I truly don't think he wanted, because I think
too much of a risk.
Look, what's he on? Does anyone have a fucking clue what he's getting?
280 or something.
What his wages?
280. Yeah, Dembele's wages. Does anyone have a clue?
Yeah, it's pushing 300 grand. But I think it's probably more like 150, 200 grand for him to stay.
They've slashed it by a half. They've slashed it wages.
So what was he on, Hassan? 300 grand?
About
I think he was on like 10 million a year. He was on like 10 million a year, and then they reduced it. I think now he's on like 6. But the new deal on the table for him, he's on 6. But the new deal on the table
for him, about 8.5 with bonuses. 8.5 million euros.
Right.
I mean, are you telling me that Chels couldn't go and fucking blow that out of the water and still be under what we want?
Of course they could.
Right.
But he didn't want to go, did he? Do you know what? He didn't want to go because he's all comfortable there.
True.
He's only playing, what's he playing? 25, 30 games a year?
Yeah, man. He doesn't want Tuchel telling him you're not producing.
No, they're putting some serious gear in that paella, mate.
Right.
Like they're
They
putting
probably
something in
owe
their
him money.
food.
They probably owe him too. Probably.
Because I'm telling you now, everyone wants to go there. Everyone wants the party life or whatever they're giving them out there, or the brown envelopes are getting bigger and bigger under the table, and they're probably able to buy mansions for their family and their fucking cousins and nieces and whatnot. So that's the way I look at it.
Aren't as ambitious footballing wise.
They're going for Kunde. You think we get? You think we get Kunde? You think just
that Kunde deal is a joke, mate? I mean, really?
1 year.
This what? Year 15 months, 18 months, and he's still sitting there. I mean, and I mean, it's like you end up. Do you really want him in the end? You get so fed up with listening to the story. You just feel, you know what? Go somewhere else.
Right.
I don't know. I mean,
he's a baller, though.
I question the right side of center back though. If Kunde comes in, what about Trev and even Reece playing there? You know, we got Reece. It blocks both of their pathways there.
I think if we get Kunde, I think Aspi's out the door. I think.
Yeah. I think so too.
I personally want Kunde. I think he's a baller. I'll have to be real with everyone. I think he's a top player.
Yeah, but Johnny,
I think that we're going to get what's it called, Ake and Kunde. I don't think we're getting any of the big names like Delict and stuff like that.
Nah, I think we can. I think Tuchel
really
can
early.
call their bluff, because I think when you say, like, when you come in and you say 125 million, that's already not happening. And then you see Bayern beat 50 million. I think we can get Delete for like 70 million. I don't think Bayern can go over 70 million.
I don't even know if he wants Delete. I can tell you. Like, where's Bayern Munich come from? Tell me. Where the fucking hell has Bayern Munich come from? You've been hearing about Chelsea Delete for the last 4 or 5 days, right? And all of a sudden,
they come in, don't they?
All these tier 1 journalists that they said that they could have bid 50, now they're bidding 50. What's going on?
Right. And you know the sad part about Bayern is they're trying to sell the project to him like, yo, come to us, don't go to Chelsea because of ethical issues. I think they're trying to sell it to him like, yo, just come here, we'll give you less, but don't go to Chelsea because of ethical reasons. I'm like, what are you talking about?
All right, I've got the latest here, yeah. I've got the latest here, right?
What ethical issues?
Absolute Chelsea,
right, because of the war in Ukraine.
From
who's
this one now?
They forced to sell. It's done.
I don't even know. Listen, they've tweeted from an account called Matteo Moretto. I had never heard of the geezer. All right. Matthias de Ligt is seduced by the Bayern Munich project as of today. Yeah, I'm sure he fucking is. Chelsea are not taking steps forward. Bayern's meeting with Juventus was positive, but they are still far away from agreeing. Well, listen, I've just had a tweet before that I read you guys on the stream where it didn't go well. Now they're saying it went positive. What one is it? What one is it?
But we met with Koulibaly though. That's a fact. We met with Koulibaly's agent, at least. We met with Koulibaly's agent. I still rate Koulibaly, but I don't think.
Listen, I only want players that want to play at Chelsea. I'm done with players that are just there for the big golden ticket and then want to jump ship in 2-3 years, or cause an issue for us, and all these European clubs, these fucking jokes of a club, right? They put in these buy clauses in
1 billion.
all the fucking the contracts.
1 billion.
Stupid money. Why don't we fucking well do that?
Hey, Johnny,
I think we will do that. I think we will do that with Mount and Reece James. I expect us to do that with Mount.
Well, we won't sell him. What are you saying, Steve?
Would you all like to know, really? Let me ask you a question, the panel. Would you just love to know how long it's going to effing take Leeds to get their money for Rafinha from Barcelona?
You want to hear a joke? All the top journalists.
That's got more turns and lawyers. What?
I can tell you. I can tell you how it's going to get paid. It's. Have you ever heard of Klarna? Have you heard of Klarna?
Yeah. Please.
Klarna.
Instrumental payments, like that's.
Yeah, but this is going to be a 20-year long-term thing.
That happens. If A happens, if B happens. I thought we were going to get him. I thought Leeds were going to say, listen, like Bayern. Bayern said they don't want a check from Barcelona because you're going out of business in 3 years.
True.
They said we don't want any payment scheme, thanks. Pay us the money up front, or you're not getting him. I thought Leeds would probably do that. I mean, they're not exactly a rich club. They have to wait because that guy that doesn't want to come to Chelsea, Rafinha's telling him,
Right.
please, can I go to Barcelona? Please.
Right.
That's a business. He works for them. And they should say to him, no, we want
Right.
60 grand tomorrow, next week when you're sold, not in 4 years.
Oh, this is a good one. Kingslayer has just put out, no one knew Messi's secret. $500 million contract with Barca, maybe paying Dembele and the others under the table. And I also think that Messi, let's have it right. He's done a deal with PSG so he can leave on a free and go back to that fucking club. That is, he's only a Let's have it right. Messi's only a Barcelona player. What's he done in the PSG? Fuck all.
Nothing.
He ain't landed no minerals, yeah.
Facts.
So for me, when you talk about GOATs, aesthetically, Messi's a wonderful player to watch, but he's a Barcelona player only. And he had Xavi, Iniesta, fucking David Villa, he's had Eto's, he's had all the ballers around him, throughout that period where he won and they dominated, But Ronaldo literally is like he's done it everywhere. And I honestly think that Ronaldo, if he's gonna, I think he will leave United, and I think he's gonna go Bayern Munich because Lewandowski's gonna go. And I think if he goes Bundesliga, he'll stat pad, he'll break more records, he'll probably win a Bundesliga. That's another title he's won. And then you're going to say to him, I don't give a fuck if Messi's got an extra Ballon d'Or. I've done it in every fucking league.
But they don't want him, though. They don't want Ronaldo, though.
Yeah, I think Bayern are against that.
Well, they'll be mad to not take him because Lewandowski's...
He'll be older than their manager.
They can't afford him.
Yeah, but he'll stat pad. He'll stat pad, man.
I think the rookie manager is a big problem.
He'll score a lot of goals.
Yeah, I don't think he rates Nagelsmann. I think Nagelsmann's
no flip-flops here, fella. No flip-flops.
I don't think he rates Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann's a good coach, but I don't think Lewandowski rates him because if he rates
Werner.
Way.
He loves Werner. So let's give him Werner then. Yeah. Listen, I'll back Werner. If he stays, I'm backing him all the way. Don't get me wrong.
True.
But if he's already come out a few times with a few little nibbles that he wants to leave the club.
Yeah, when he plays in Germany. Yeah, when he plays in this country, he's like, I play well here, I score goals. I'm like, get out of here.
If that's the case, then, let's do a deal. And let's move.
What do you guys think about Pulisic? I want him out too. I want Pulisic gone too. I don't care if he's American.
I think they're going to use him for sure for the American tour. They would have to. It would be a mistake not to. And then once the American tour is done, then they'll start discussing his future. Like, you think you want to go or not? And
yeah, I'm in America. Yeah, people really think he's really that.
Not gonna get rid of him during
I'm just
that tour.
You don't really know. He's really dog shit. I think he's dog shit.
No, I think that's unfair. I don't think he's that bad.
Nah, I'm not.
Can I ask you guys a question? Johnny, what do we players do we actually really need to at least stay in? Look, I'm a little bit worried on what Tottenham have done. We've got to be careful we don't drop down this year,
Right.
What
that guy needs
to really need, because Tottenham are going to be strong, mate. I'm telling you that, with Conte, we know because Chelsea, I rate him a lot. So we just got to be careful. All joking aside, we've been joking.
Right.
Chelsea need to be careful because you know what? I don't want to do the Europa League. We had enough of that with Sarri.
Never.
Well, you know what, Steve? What I'll say, when it comes to Spurs, he's already dropped out a few of the bigger players on his pre-season, so his toys out of the pram started already because he's sending a message to Levy saying, I'm not taking these players, you get a shot of them and I want these players. If he doesn't get his players,
he'll walk out.
I'm not saying he'll walk out, but you know how he was with us the second season. He'll start getting a bit itchy, and all this nonsense. Me personally, I'm not worried about Spurs. I know what you're saying. Conte's world class, and he'll get him on a run, and so, right?
Yeah, but you understand what I mean about we can't drop down where we're struggling to hold on to that 4th spot.
No, we need to improve. Yeah,
so what do we really need with the 6 weeks left?
We need 2 centre backs, minimum.
Yeah, right.
We need Declan Rice.
We need a DM.
We need a Declan Rice, a DM, a defensive midfielder. But you're not going to spend stupid money on anyone else except Declan Rice. Otherwise, what's the point? You just wait for Declan Rice.
Right.
I think if there's an opportunity to go for a De Jong, you might see that as a bypass for this season, potentially. But I don't believe in that nonsense. But let's see how it pans out.
If he goes anywhere, go to Man United now, surely.
Right. Well, this is the thing.
We'll see,
we'll see. But Tuchel does love him and rate him. And we have Champions League. So
Tuchel loves Rice too. Tuchel rates
Yeah,
Rice.
no. I think you'd want both. But
Yeah,
it's
West
not
Ham aren't
realistic.
talking sense, so are they? That's the problem.
Yeah, I think
No,
Rice
they're not.
either
They're
at the
not.
end of the window or next window, next
So
summer.
the other options, so obviously a DM is very important. I think we will get 3 centre backs, but I think the difference with the centre backs he's going to be looking at. So for example, I'll give you examples: Ake and Koundé specifically. Ake's a lefty, Koundé's on the right, both footed. Koundé, he can play right wing back, he can play right centre back,
A lot of
back
positions.
four.
True.
He can play many positions, but predominantly you could be looking at the wing back position, right?
True.
And you can have Reece James as right centre back if need be, or you switch him because he's never played Premier League. And then on Ake can play left back, left centre back, and he can play DM. Now my thing is, if you go and get a De Jong, for example, and you can't get a Declan Rice and blah blah, and you do actually put in a bid and you get De Jong, then potentially you could play Ake in DM. And you can have a back four with Chilwell left back, Reece James right back, Koundé,
Thiago Silva.
Maybe not Thiago Silva because I think he's better in a back three, but you'd have the other fella,
Chalobah.
You've got Trev, and you've got Colwill. You got backups there. My thing is,
Colwell still.
Ake is a very important signing, believe it or not.
Did you not ever rate, like I think we all rate, that Brighton fullback? What does he play on the left or the right?
Cucurella's on the left.
He's linked with City, isn't he?
Yeah, I know, but I mean, he's still sitting there. I mean, he's phenomenal, isn't he?
I'm pretty sure Brighton put a big price tag on him.
Yeah. But if he comes, he can bench Chilwell. Like he can bench Chilwell. Like I think we have Emerson. I think the left back position is fine. I'm more worried about the right back and the DM.
Right, all right.
Yeah, I mean, Cucurella, I would love him. Don't get me wrong. I think he's a great player.
He's an animal,
he's young. I
love that.
Skillful, pressing game, possession game. He's played a season in Premier League. He's perfect. But Pep wants him. But the thing is, for me, if I'm Cucurella, I'd be thinking twice about that. I know he loves Pep and all that.
He wants to play.
Where's he getting the minutes?
Exactly.
He is an ex-Barca academy player, though. Yeah. So he has that deep love of Pep.
Granted he has that, but money talks as well. And I think City can't just keep blowing all this money. If they get him, I'll tell you this now, if they get him for 30 million, I'll be pissed off because that's a joke.
Yeah, but that's what they're paying over bargain. 30 million. That's the number that was stated.
Yeah, I know.
They said that, I thought, what? Why can't we have him?
Yeah.
You know what we're going to miss from Rudiger? If you go back to some important games,
aggression.
When we played Leicester, when we needed them points that night, I was at Stamford Bridge with my boys, Rudiger was an animal. He was up to people in the face, growling at them. We really needed that, and we got that too. Was it 2-1? I think we won, didn't we? We needed the 3 points to get through.
Right.
And then on the Champions League final, he snuffed out De Bruyne. He ran into him like a wall. Remember that? When he De Bruyne done a run, he stood there. He done so much of that aggressive, important stuff in people's faces.
Right. I would like to see him in the back four.
He's intimidating. He said to I can't remember what player it was who said this, but he basically said to him, "You ain't getting past me. I ain't letting you get past me." Yeah, and he's got the shithousery. He was a great servant to us. I'm very gutted he's left.
Yeah,
but
we definitely dropped the ball with Rudiger. That's
but I think if you get a De Ligt or a Koulibaly, I think more so De Ligt. I think De Ligt's a bit of an animal actually. He might not be
I feel like De Ligt plays down
in your face type thing, but he's
De Ligt is a bit of a naughty boy on the pitch, is he?
But Johnny, why we not looking at Skriniar? Like PSG just bid like 70 million for him. Why we not looking at Skriniar?
He wants to go to a shit league, doesn't he?
He's not ambitious, man.
Serie A,
even De Ligt.
I'm sorry,
I was going to ask you guys.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask you guys. Doesn't like De Ligt's profile type kind of like worry you a little bit? Like the fact that his profile is kind of similar to a Maguire. I would say he's a Maguire type of player. Not the name, but like the profile. If you know what I mean. Like,
he's
I'll tell you
he has way more text than Maguire.
I'll tell you about De Ligt, bruv. I watched him.
Dutch player,
and he tackles with his left, right? But he's a right footer. But he can play with his left, but he tackles with his left and his right, but predominantly with his left he tackles, and he plays the ball out with his right. He can play on the left, he can play in the middle, and he can play on the right. You know, it's like it's perfect for the gaffer.
Bro?
And he's very aggressive. He's aggressive.
He's aggressive.
Very,
he's a
very
leader.
aggressive.
He's been a captain at Ajax. I don't know if he's not captain at Holland because that's Van Dijk, isn't it? So
yeah,
he's got leadership qualities.
And
he's
22.
only 22. Yeah. So I think you're buying a real animal there. And Tuchel, let's have it right. He'll get the aggression and the monster out of him.
He loves them as well, doesn't he?
Yeah. So the brown envelopes say that he loves.
Yeah.
That he loves.
De Ligt down the middle as a replacement for Silva. I think
that's serious.
Perfect.
That's serious. Yeah, Johnny. I just wanted to be like Johnny. I know you rate Billy. Like I rate Billy a lot, but do you think Billy can get into this team?
I think it's a make or break.
It's gonna be hard. I think us
hard.
sending him to Norwich was just bad. Like, why did we send him to Norwich to die? Why did we do that? Just because of money.
Of their manager, man.
It's because of money. We got paid like $9 million for him.
Tuchel's friends with the Norwich
or whatever.
I think he literally tried to do a favor for him, and he plays a captain.
Yeah. The Fokker guy called up Tuchel.
Tuchel didn't want him on loan.
Oh yeah.
Tuchel wanted to keep him,
but he would never play him.
Johnny, I have a question.
He would have played.
And then we got Saul.
But Gilmore wanted to go. Yeah, go for it, Steve, mate.
I was at Stamford Bridge a year and a half ago when Chelsea, when Lampard was there, before he was weighed off.
Yeah.
We beat Liverpool in the cup. Yeah, I was there, and Billy Gilmore got man of the match.
True.
Yeah, what a game.
And he had a few man of the matches, and I really thought this guy now has come of age. What the hell? I mean, that's what? That's pushing what? 18 months, 2 years ago. What happened? Why is he just like he gets mugged off to Norwich, who are like, who would want to go there?
You know what? I'll tell you what it is.
What is it?
It was money. They paid like $9 million loan fee. It was Marina. It was Marina tax.
There's partly that. Don't get me wrong, but the reason he had such a poor loan is the players around him were shit. He was their best player by far. And he's a kid and he needs development. And he was under a manager that didn't know what the fuck he was doing. And when that manager got sacked, you got Dean Smith in. Again, another horrible philosophy kind of guy who doesn't play very good football. No. Was fighting a relegation battle. He was in and out. It was a wrong move. But for me, when you put Billy in our team and you put him in this team under this manager, mate, he's going to... Under Frankie balled out.
We're a couple of seasons on this year. My question is, if he was like that then, you would have said it, well, he needs a year or two. Or how long is it going to be before he's good enough? We think he's good enough because we're having this conversation. But
you know what the thing is? I think he was good enough to be a rotation, but I think Tuchel was promised certain players, but they couldn't get hold of him. Like, I feel like you remember that we were going in for Hakimi, we were going in for a midfielder, DM. I think that's why do you think Tuchel was getting rid of some of the players? It's because he was promised something. He would have got rid of them and turn around and say, let's be honest, look, we wanted a DM. Why do you think we got Saul? It wasn't because of nothing. It's because Tuchel
they tried to get listen, Lamps wanted Declan Rice, didn't he? And they didn't get Declan Rice. All right.
True.
Tuchel wasn't getting backed. He won the Champions League, but as we know, when we win the big trophies, we don't really go in the market big. They gave the illusion that Tuchel wanted Lukaku and he didn't. He got Lukaku, wasn't what he wanted. It affected things. We know
used all academy players to pay for Lukaku, by the way.
Right, and we used all the academy players to buy that lump of shit, right? Now, granted, in a way, I'm sort of like, we sold Gray, didn't we? We sold
Gray, we sold Zuma, we sold
Tomori.
I mean, like to get this guy in, shocking. So my thing is, Gilmore, like Graham Souness says, and a lot of people don't rate Souness. I agree with him here, right? He said it was a wrong move. I was fully agreeing with him, but the reason is this, right? When you play at when you're that kid and you're at a young age and you've got that much talent and you've set the bar very high with those, he's won man of matches in every debut he's played, right? I haven't seen a player do that across Europe. No player's done that across Europe, yeah? So my thing is, if he was with Tuchel and he stayed with the squad he might not get the game time, right? But what he does get is he's training with elites, right?
Get the exposure,
high level
in that team,
right?
And then eventually his level goes up just by training. That when he gets his chance, it
For the
looks like
following
it's
season,
effortless,
hopefully.
seamless, right?
Yeah.
And that was the move. We sent
That's
him on
what we
loan.
want for him, isn't it? That's what we
Yeah,
want.
exactly. So
I
now
think he's fantastic.
he's a baller. He's a baller. I think he's generational talent.
United fan in the
I've
chat.
said it.
I think Connor will make the team. What do you guys think of Loftus-Cheek? Do you think Loftus-Cheek will make this team? I think
United will be top 8. bro.
I
think Loftus-Cheek is
I'm
leaving.
looking forward to seeing Conor Gallagher.
Me
I'm looking
too.
forward to seeing him, but
Me too.
I think Connor is replacing Ruben.
the way he was at Crystal Palace, which isn't as good as Chelsea, then I mean, surely he can get out there and do the business. I'm really hoping that we can have a couple of the homegrown boys come up through the ranks this year. What say you guys? I mean, that's what I feel.
Honestly, instead of Rafinha, Dembele, and stuff, sticking Harvey Vale in that team, man. Why not? Why not? That kid's pure quality.
Big up, Chris, mate. Can't hear you, Gallo.
Sounds a bit far back. Try plugging in.
Yeah, covered.
Can I ask a question? Another
Yeah,
question, man. Last year, when we were in for Haaland, right, I was absolutely sweating. Me and my boys were sweating for Haaland, yeah. And they were talking about it.
Right.
And the mate, I can't speak badly of him because he's gone now. The agent of Haaland, right? Who started it.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
He's reportedly wanted 40 mil in his own pocket and probably a brown paper bag, as Johnny would say. The old man wants the brown paper bag, right? And then I thought, please, if we get him, we've got that talent, right? And then we went out, and when they said we got Lukaku, I thought, oh my God.
Yeah.
My son Charles is 21. He said, Dad, he'll be all right. I said, no, he's Carl's. I just couldn't. I never liked him at the other clubs. I didn't want him to come to Chelsea. And look what's happened. That purchase has really hurt our club.
True.
Just for 100 mil, virtually. It has, isn't it?
We'll just have to keep loaning him every season.
Do you know what it is, Steve? Yeah, there's two elements to this, right? The Lukaku was a 5th choice, right? That's the first thing. But the Brown Emirates didn't tell you that until he'd gone. So that was the first thing. Haaland was number 1, always. They tried Lewandowski, they tried Harry Kane, and they couldn't get him. They weren't going to get Benzema, but Haaland was the main one, right? The problem you had with Haaland is Dortmund refused to sell. They're doing a bit like what West Ham are doing, but we put money down, serious money down. But then you have to pay the 40 million, the 30 million on top, the high wages, and you have to put a release clause in there as well.
Yeah. Man City's lying about how much they pay. They really lying.
Well, this is the thing. When you put all that into thing, I would pay it because I think he bang goals and he will bang goals. Yeah. But at the same time, you're selling your soul, so to speak, in that format by doing that deal. And then what pisses me off is we didn't wait. We bought that fucking cement booted rat. Yeah. We left ourselves financially even fucking worse.
Yeah.
And when we could have waited, gone a season with Kai Havertz, let him bed in and play the way we play, right? Yeah. And instead go and buy DM.
Abraham.
Right? You could have kept Tammy, Tammy's a fucking clear of that guy. All right. And then what will happen is City will be in for him, but Chelsea will be there. And Chelsea will say, we'll give you this, we'll give you that, we'll play this way. And what are you going to choose? Now, obviously, he might have still chosen City because of his dad. But at the same time, Chelsea could have done the deal before because City weren't talking to Haaland when we were talking to him. We were the only club, right? No one else could afford that. City couldn't afford it. They couldn't justify it. But I do believe, now look at them, the timing. They went in because Chelsea had fucking that rat. And we had to
Right.
try and offload him. They went in. They paid him 60 million, if that, to Borussia Dortmund, the mugs that they are, when they could have got 170 million. Yeah. And they got the release clause in for 100 million, which I think is not bad. They've done well there.
No,
Right?
it was actually less than that. It was like
we were
60
actually
million.
in for him because I remember I was watching an interview where Haaland was talking to a reporter. A reporter said that something like Chelsea were offering around 120 million pound, which was around 150 million euros, I think it is.
Yeah, correct.
Something
correct.
like that. Yeah.
We
And he
did.
said,
We
wow.
put that-
He actually replied, he said, wow, that's a lot of money. If they were to take me, I'd make sure I'd like do them the favor. Like he was phased by it. He was just impressed.
He
that
didn't mean
they're
that
gonna
at
go.
all.
No,
You
but
guys think they win the
obviously, you know,
Champions
Haaland
League?
is a Zlatan type player. He just says some random shit sometimes.
Yeah, he
no,
does.
but you know, everyone knows there's a lot of money, but
He's
he's
a
just
kid,
not
bro.
phased. You need
He's
a
a
player like him that's just not phased about
Listen,
anything.
what he brings, what he will bring is he's got a mentality. The kid, yeah, he's got a mentality like the Minerals Mount mentality. You know,
As a professional.
when you're young and you got that ambition to be the greatest, to be the best, right? And sadly, Lukaku ain't got that.
Minerals, Johnny.
He's got fucking minerals, mate. I tell you that now. He's got serious minerals, but he ain't got.
He's a big geezer for his age.
But I tell you this now, he ain't got the minerals like Mount. No one's got the minerals like Mount. I don't care who they are. Not even Mbappe ain't got minerals like Mount. Yeah?
Johnny, what do you think What do you think of Mount like switching to midfield? Because I think that's his best position. I think he's great in midfield.
Only if we
He
switch
will go
formation.
Yeah, we have to play further back then.
That's why Tuchel is looking at defenders that can play four at the back, I think.
Yeah. That's what he
That
wants.
would-
Because
that
if
would
he
He can
wants to
get
play,
the defenders he wants, he will
Yeah.
switch the system, no doubt.
he
If
wants
we
to
get
play
four at the
Mace
back,
behind the
that's
front
nice.
three.
He
That's
knew
what he wants
Rudy
to do.
can't play four at the back. He knew
Yeah.
Christensen couldn't play four
That's
at the
why I
back.
want to see Rudy get Madrid and four at the back.
When
I
does the
really want to
window
see that.
close? When does the transfer window close? At the end
September
of
1st.
September
I
1st.
think before September, it's like August 31st.
Yeah, August
Around
31st.
yeah.
Everyone, I've got 95 likes, which is very good, mate. To be honest,
Hit up the likes, guys.
Please,
Hit up the
please
likes.
like the video. It's very important. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. I hate saying it, but it's all that jazz in it. Even if you ain't subscribing, big up to everyone in here anyway. Do you know what I mean? Let's have it right.
Yeah,
But
Johnny, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think Sterling does next season? Goals and assists.
He's gonna kill it.
I think he
Double
does too.
digits. Double
I think
digits.
I think it's
More
gonna
than
do
our
like 15-10.
15
I
10.
really
What?
hope he does all right.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think he'll help Minerals Mount more than the others did last season. I mean, Mount got 16 assists. Mount could be getting 20 assists if Sterling's
Same with
putting them
Kai.
away.
I think he's gonna
In a
bring
Kai,
up Kai's
yeah.
level.
back system, right? Sterling will get 25 in all comps easily.
Yeah,
In
I
a
think he
private
should.
system.
No, I'm talking about in the Prem. Sorry, in the Prem. I meant in the Prem. I think 25.
Yeah, in the
yeah,
Prem, I
15,
think about 15.
15,
For a
right?
window, 15.
We have
yeah.
to see what other
hope
signings
so.
we make before I make that call. But last year, I went on Lewis's show and I said during the summer that Mount will get the 14 goals and he'll get double digits and everything, and he did. He was very close to getting Lampard's 15 goals. He got
True.
13 goals,
True.
and Lampard got 9
Every
assists
season.
that third
Every
season, and
season
he's got
improves.
16.
Yeah, he got
this
more
season.
assists than KDB.
And he is. His
He got-
trajectory is going up and up and up and up. And he's going to be, I'm telling you now, he's going all the way, the kid. All the
I was
fucking way.
arguing
He's
with the
going
Man
to top.
City fan. I was arguing with the Man City fan at the bar. I was like, Mount had more assists than KDB. He was like, no. I was like, check it. You just shut up. Like, oh shit.
Love that.
Right.
KDB still got Player of the Year for some reason.
Oh, no,
I don't
KDB,
even know
yeah,
why.
KDB.
They all got PR, man.
He's a fantastic player. Don't get me wrong. It's one of the biggest burns of Chelsea's history for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if we kept that guy, wow. I mean, but
Who sold him? Mourinho
circumstances.
sold him, right? Yeah,
Mourinho sold him, yeah, Mourinho. But it's to be fair, he had to compete with a great team at the time.
Oscar,
with
Ramirez, and all those guys. Serious ballers.
serious
Lampard
balls.
and-
Willian
yeah,
Hazard.
Yeah.
You can't get into that team, man.
He
but
couldn't. He couldn't.
you
You
have
think
to
Man
take
City
L on
win-
that?
You think Man City wins the Champions League this season or next season? I don't
Nah.
think they. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they're cursed, man.
Holland will need a year to bet in. We'll need 1 year to bet in.
I don't think
Even
he
look
need a full year.
at Grealish, right? Didn't bet in right away.
I wouldn't say, it depends on what kind of football, it depends on what kind of striker he's going to be. If he's going to be a poacher, I think he's going to click straight away. But on the Pep system, you're going to have to pass and link up. I think the link
Yeah,
up.
he will have to get accustomed to the league, though.
Yeah.
Get accustomed to
But his
6'5"
mentality-
center backs. he needs to get accustomed to
With
everything.
his mentality, I think he'll click though. Like he'll click a
Yeah,
lot quicker.
I think so too. I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah.
I think he'll click. I think he'll
Sooner
start
or
hard
later.
against some smaller
If you
teams. And
think
like,
about it, Man City and Liverpool have got some new players.
I have more
coming in.
doubts over Nunes, to be honest, than Holland.
me too.
For
I
sure.
have my doubts on Nunes
Holland
too.
will definitely click right away. I guess
have
we
my doubts on
hijacked
Nunes.
Johnny's show.
I never understood how you can just have like spend like £100 million on a player that's not even proven, just has one good season, just one season.
Yeah, I think it was more of an opportunistic buy.
We was in the second division in what league a couple of years ago. Nunes, where was he?
Was it the Portuguese league or no? It was the
Second division of-
German league. I think
German
it was
league.
second German league. Yeah.
Nunes is a Bundesliga player.
But he's
Yeah.
quick though. He's a proper player. But I
It
don't think
seems
he'll
to
bang
fit
us.
their system for sure, but not the player to play down the middle. That's he seems like more of one of the wider guys rather than
What was it they
middle.
paid for him? How much was
100
it?
million.
100 million.
100 million sterling.
No,
Nah,
euros.
100
About
million.
No, it's
85
euros.
million.
Yeah.
It's about 85 million pounds.
85 up front and 25 add-ons.
And
Yeah.
Man United were in for him, weren't they? That's what Ten Hag did.
Yeah, they never had the chance.
Man
they
United
looked
have the money, but no player wants to go there.
no player.
It's funny with this. The
Fucking
old
hell,
Hey, Johnny.
I don't know. Listen, my laptop went fucking. I thought it was on charge and it just went.
That's the fake. That
Been there.
I see you disappear,
that's
Johnny.
Ben Jacobs. It's Ben
He's
Jacobs.
frozen. Look,
That's Ben
Johnny's
Jacobs.
frozen.
He's frozen again. His internet's
That's Ben-
gone.
That's Ben Jacobs.
Ben
That's the
Jacobs
quietest
hacking
Johnny's
him,
ever
man.
been, look. Johnny,
I'm leaving my own stream. Fuck,
if
yeah.
you hear me, you just froze, mate.
Brown envelopes hacking
I
him.
said, look, that's the quietest Johnny's ever been.
Yeah. Let's have it right. Listen, yeah, brown envelopes have hijacked my fucking
Yeah,
stream.
yeah. Brown envelopes been thrown across
Right.
vicinity.
If I see my Jacobs, Ben Jacobs again, I'm good. That dude is a real muppet. He's a real muppet. He definitely has brown envelopes in his mailbox.
So listen, the perfect combination will be then that Chelsea pulls something out of the bag in the next 6 weeks, and Man City and Liverpool having their $1 million signings go pear-shaped in the first couple of months.
We don't play Man City in the first part of the season at all. I think we only play
No,
Liverpool.
our fixtures are actually all right. It's not really a fixture where we'd go United, Man City, Liverpool. There's no like back-to-back like hard games. I feel like it's a lot more balanced.
Yeah, true.
The fact that there's no international breaks is blessed, in my opinion. I hate international breaks.
I think we'll still do
that's
2
because we
signings.
should-
They always ruin our rhythm.
I think we'll still do 2 signings though. But I think, as Johnny said, they'll be quiet signings.
We're
They wouldn't be.
100% gonna get another
Yes,
center
I
back
would
in.
pay the money.
I would
the
too.
money.
Yeah.
Listen, this
Yeah.
player, that 100 million, split it over 10 years because that's what you're going to get out of Declan Rice. You're going to get a whole 10 years out of the kid. You know, he's
Yeah.
going to stay at Chelsea.
He's
You're
a Chelsea
buying for
fan.
long term.
Parents
He's
are
a
all Chelsea fans.
Proper
All his
Chelsea,
parents,
mate.
yes, proper Chelsea. Like all his parents are Chelsea fans. Like he
Well,
lives in
you
London.
could offer West Ham and call it a Barker deal and tell them we'll pay you West Ham for Declan Rice over 10 years. Maybe they accept that. And we're in.
We're not
They'll-
Barcelona
They'll be like,
vibes.
fuck off. They'll be like, fuck off. Like maybe we do a swap with Broya. Maybe
60
we give them.
plus
We give them.
Broya
Yeah,
sounds
that's
fair
smart.
to me.
Yeah,
I tell
that's
you what
fair.
we're forgetting, guys. We're forgetting that we've got that. What I believe is to be a really that's Johnny. That's what you call a brown envelope World Cup. We got a World Cup in November, December.
Proper brown envelopes. Proper.
Talk
They're
about
proper.
that must have been the biggest brown envelope ever arrived to take the World Cup over there.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
as well. If you want to talk domestically as well, 2009 against Barcelona, that semi-final. That is the biggest fucking brown envelope.
Oh my
that could ever
God! I was
exist.
in. Yeah.
Bro,
I
do you
know.
know what the
Oh,
funny
God,
thing
that
is?
Look at your reaction. That says it all.
The last couple of minutes, that goal, I saw it going in. It was like, and we had 3 stone cold penalties, stone cold. I mean,
That was the only Chelsea
was-
game I
did it-
actually
handball.
tried.
And
I was going to say,
handball.
did one of the Barcelona players grab Drogba in the balls or
That
something?
was robbery.
One of them got dragged on the balls and fell to the
Yeah.
ground. It was a clear penalty, man.
Yeah, it was
I
Abidal.
know. Oh,
That was a
Sickening.
sad day for football.
And,
That
and
was a
that's
sad
why
day.
I was in
I
tears.
hate Barcelona. I've always hated them. that game scarred me, man. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Thomas
The
Tuchel
Torres
like,
goal bought
it
back
took
a
me a
little bit.
while. It took me a while
over
to
it.
get back into football. Like
The
like,
Torres goal bought it
you
back
know,
a
it's
little,
bad.
just a bit.
And
Yeah.
speaking of brown envelopes, some of the UEFA and FIFA law getting done for
We
corruption
had
anyway.
such a we
That
had
guy
such a
doesn't
tough
ref anymore for
watch.
sure.
do you know he never refereed a game since
Yeah.
then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You can't. You can't.
that dickhead every year keeps talking about us giving us them penalties. He said he regretted it and stuff. We know it's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
We know he don't
Let's
like
see
it.
if
I heard
his
he said that.
grandchildren regret it.
He said that. He said he regretted it. He was paid.
Keep saying
And
it
that's
every
why,
year.
can I say something? That's why I think, I mean, this is not going to be a popular thing I'm going to say. I don't think Pep's as good as manager as he is. And I'll tell you why. All right. He's supposed to be the Messiah. He can't win the Champions League. He's only won it with Barcelona. It's only Barcelona, correct? Or am I wrong?
Yeah,
Right.
it's Barcelona.
Bayern.
Won it twice.
And he was gifted it because we should have won that. He should never been in the final against Man U, but FIFA or UEFA, whoever it was, did
UEFA.
not want another Man U Chelsea final.
True.
Big brown envelope. We all know what happened, Johnny. We could have had at least 3 to 5 penalties.
True.
Right?
That team was
And that's facts.
unstoppable.
Right. And then so Pep was given that one, and I'm not sure about the other one, and he's been a manager for what? All these top clubs, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Man City. He gets given all the money in the world.
True.
And he fails. He should have won the Champions League at least 5 times. Correct?
Yeah, I agree. Listen, I think Tuchel.
I agree.
I think
too.
Tuchel's the best manager in the world at the minute.
Me too. I think
agree.
so.
I
But
think
don't
Klopp is
Klopp
a bit
is-
underrated
Klopp is really
because of
good
what
too.
he's done. He's not had the war chest like Pep.
Yeah, exactly.
But he still spent a fair bit.
Right.
But I
But
would
right.
say this for Tuchel, he's not spent a penny
I don't
on
know.
his own players, right?
And we beat them at Anfield last season.
And he won the Champions League. He's taken us to 6 finals. He's won 3 of them. All
True.
World Cup, completed the set. Super
Only
Cup,
lost on
Champions
penalties.
League in 4.5 months with a team that's not his. I'm sorry, Pep couldn't do it. All right, he inherited a better team at Manchester City who just won the Premier League.
And
Right,
spent 1.5
Klopp couldn't do
billion.
it. Right,
Spent
they
1.5
spent
billion.
years and spent money, and this gaffer's come in and
Yeah.
done what he's done, and people are doubting him. You fucking wrong uns. No
Yeah,
one should
yeah.
doubt this gaffer.
Yeah.
This
And,
gaffer is
City
taking us all the way to the top, all the way. And he's smart. He
Yeah,
knows.
yeah.
Chilwell
I agree.
came out today, said we ain't going to get a better gaffer than this.
Yeah,
This gaffer
exactly.
loves
Yeah,
the club
I
as
was gonna-
well, and he was
I was
treated
gonna bring up that
like
quote.
shit at PSG. Yeah,
True.
he was treated like shit by
True.
Leonardo and their fucking crook owners. Yeah,
They
and
are
they threw all this money. All right, and he had Neymar and Mbappe and Mbappe's family and this that. Look at Mbappe now; he's a fucking
Oh, God.
director of football now. So
Chilwell's quote goes deep, actually.
you know,
It goes
No,
really deep.
he's a really
Tuchel is
good
the
person,
bollocks.
Tuchel, proper person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just
Very.
a manager, a human being. He answers all the questions. When we went into all that garbage with Roman
Everything.
and sanctions,
Corona,
you know, he held his
sanctions,
own, is
politics.
much to be admired.
So I have a
This is
question.
tough.
I have
Yeah,
a
this is
question for the
question
panel.
here.
Go ahead.
Before you say that, Gallo, I'm going to say, Johnny, what do you think of the stadium rebuild? Would you prefer upgrades or brand new? Do you think?
Todd Bowley.
Todd Bowley. I think he's going to.
I think
I
there's
think
a
he's gonna-
legal
He has
contract.
to do it.
He
I
has
think
to
Money
do
in
it.
the money for
It's
it.
in the contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, but where are you going to
Yeah, I
go? Where are you going to go? Where are you
No,
gonna
no,
go?
I think he's
gonna
gonna build
renovate.
beneath it. I think he has to spend like $1 billion on it or something like that.
Beneath it.
Yeah, you know what?
maybe.
You have to dig the ground up and.
He
Do it
brought
that
that
way.
Jonathan Goldstein guy to be able to do it on the same ground.
Oh no, he's also brought in Dodgers money as well, so he
Well,
has to do it.
Goldstein is a Spurs fan, but let's have it right. He done a great job at
Spurs stadium looks sick.
at Spurs' stadium. So, you know, he's not going to have any decisions on the board or football wise, which
It
obviously
doesn't matter.
Bowley will know that. But
Right.
my thing is like get the right people in place, and you'll get the results. You know, you'll get what you pay for, so to speak. So yeah, Gallo, what do you want to?
Yeah, I have a question about the sporting director position. Like, do you guys think? Like, I just want everybody to answer. Do you guys think we should get a sporting director, or we should keep like Bodie, just like interim?
No, they want the
Liverpool.
We need
guy,
one.
They want
We
Edwards.
need one, right? Yeah.
They want Edwards.
We definitely need one. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna get Edwards. To be honest, he might
I don't
have
think we
this
will.
kind of like allegiance situation.
Right.
With Todd Bowley, right? I think he's just going to be, the face like the way Daniel Levy is. He's just going to be that face where if things go wrong, he'll be stepping, he'll override some stuff. But obviously, the first thing he's going to do is going to bring his own people in. Don't forget, he's not going to go anywhere. He's still going to be operating and managing Chelsea like an owner would do. He's just the face of the whole operation. And he's going to bring in his own people. He's going to bring a sporting director. He's probably going to bring in data analysts. He's basically going to do a FSG, but with money.
Right.
And
He did it all at Dodgers. He did it all.
I don't doubt all that's going to come, but it's just not going to come now. We need to get the signings over the line. Bowley is very hands-on.
From Bowley's side, it's going to take 3 to 4 years.
Clearly, guys are really committed too. I don't know if you guys seen those guys, but
we just got to be careful.
Big football fans.
They're serious guys. These guys are finance guys. These guys are serious guys.
They're big football fans. One of them is Persian. One of them is Mexican, and they love football.
Is that dickhead who hated Roman? Is he out the? Has he been kicked out the whole?
No, he's there, isn't he? That Weiss fella, the Swiss fella.
That Swiss guy.
Man, that guy's only in there to push his whalefin shit.
Yeah, but he can't take a dime out of our football club for 10 years. What are you going to say, Steve?
I'm just saying, all joking aside, you've got to be really careful this year. We're just where we are. I know we're laughing about Barker and all that these players we missed out on. Arsenal are buying players. Spurs are getting stronger. Man United have got this new guy in from Ajax. We just got to be careful. We don't
Man United
fall behind. Yeah, but listen, you've got to be careful. We want to make sure we're comfortably in that top 4 spot and then push higher. It's getting stronger, this Premier League.
I agree.
You got Newcastle coming on strong. They are the ultimate brown envelopes. With the
they got loads of wedge.
Over there with the
I agree. Listen, I agree. I don't doubt we're gonna
They're not gonna panic
this window. Bowley will give Tuchel as best as he can.
True.
Get him what he wants to then take us to that, to get us through the season, and then we'll have proper planning throughout the season, getting the right heads in place. And then the next window, we're going to hit again with a bang. We've got money there to spend per window, and we're going to manage it. But let's see how it goes. I just think like I'm not too worried, and I think we've got the best manager in place to deal with anything that comes our way. Nothing is going to be like last season. Let's have it right. Last season was one of the worst seasons on and off the pitch that I could ever explain to you.
Just like, how many things can go wrong? Like.
It was just a fucking nightmare, and obviously the gaffer dealt with it excellently,
brilliantly,
elite,
just unbelievable. And not Klopp or Pep Guardiola, none of them would have been able to do what he did. They would have been out the door.
Do you guys rate this Mike Keegan guy? From Daily Mail. Mike Keegan.
Nah, I don't rate anyone.
Daily Mail is called Daily Fail, bro. So
what's he said?
I don't rate anyone.
Because he just said we were preparing a beat for Gnabry, and I don't think that's true too. Like,
they get these things from us, man. Like Matisse channel brought up Gnabry. Now all the brown envelopes are saying Gnabry.
Minerals FC.
Minerals FC, Minerals Express. Let's put it like that. We're the Minerals Express. 216 basement flips. I've never seen you in here, fella. Thanks for being in here. Please like, subscribe as always. Brown envelopes, Mirror Football reporting Lewandowski prefers Chelsea. Let's have it right. We will see about that.
Wants to come here.
They just reword the news every time, man. 3 weeks to just change 1 or 2 words.
Because they don't have content. That's the problem.
Yeah,
and I think
don't.
I guess I don't think Bully's talking to these guys. Like if they were American companies, if it was like American media companies, you cannot understand that. But I don't think these Sky Sports guys.
Boldy knows how to go around media bullshit. Like Americas, he deals with that on a daily.
Yeah.
Well, listen, guys. I'm gonna have to end the show. I've been in here for 2 hours.
Yeah, man. Proper stream. Proper.
Thank you for all coming on. Yeah, it's nice to meet you all. And
thanks, Johnny. You're
amazing.
Nice
one, on you. Wrap it anyway.
Nice one, Johnny.
Yeah. Listen, like always, everyone's always welcome on my show. I'll do some. Obviously, I'll do some closed off ones. I have my boy Tony Rolfe. We do a weekly show. I might be doing a weekly show with Lewis as well. So I've got my call-ins on Fridays. But like, guys, if you're on Twitter, like at me, and I'll give you a follow. Do you know what I mean?
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys as well. Great
nice
talking
to
you all.
Too. Nice to meet you guys.
Listen, as always,
I'll let you guys,
appreciate all your support. Lovely to hear your views. Nice, refreshing. And as always,
nice to see you guys.
Chels.
We'll see you guys later.
See you guys soon.
Yeah, all the best, guys. Big up Chels.
Up the Chels.
See you soon, guys. See you later, Johnny. Cheers, mate.
See you, Dave, Steve. See you, Hassan.
See you, man.
So there you have it, guys. Top stream, I feel that was a good stream. Some new guests, some new faces. Do you know what I mean? Some new faces on here. Show them support as well. They did a great job coming on. Please, I think I'm 1 like off 100. Fuck me, get me over the line. Get me over the line. I want more than 100 likes, really. Go back, watch the stream. It's a cracking stream. I landed minerals. I said it is. I always say it is. I never back down, and I'll always be Johnny Minerals. Yeah. Pleasure, Manny. Lovely to have you on. Stritters, 100+ likes. Let's have it right. Top bins, big up. Top stream. Yeah, love that. Keep the blue flag flying high as always. Up the Chels, up the Minerals FC. Everyone in here, please like, subscribe, put in the comments all your thoughts, give me your feedback. I will be back again whenever I feel like I want to rant out again. But listen, I appreciate every single one of you in here supporting the channel. Last question, go on then. Oh, mine says 103 likes. Yes, Steve, love that. It's going up. Very important. Johnny, how many goals do you expect from Minerals Mount next season? I think he'll go above. I think he can get 18. If we playing behind the front three, you're going to see him running a lot more into the box like Lamps used to do. And I think with Sterling's and another winger, and you've got Havertz, I think he could go up to. We've got 13 goals. Really, I feel he should have got 15. Well, he could have, but it was a bit unfortunate. I'm putting him on 18 goals for the season, I think. Maybe 20 in all comps. And I think he's going to go double digits clear. I really do. He's my baller. He's got all the minerals and he's just on and off the pitch. He's got the world-class minerals. I don't care what anyone tells me. And he's our future captain. Let's have it right. Everyone, like I say, big up to everyone in here. Love to everyone. Up the Chels, up the Minerals FC, all the jazz. And obviously, I want to leave you with my my outro as always. Thank you, everyone, for being in here. Please keep liking and subscribing. It's very important for me. I hate saying it. I feel like a broken record. I don't want to be like all the others. I'm not like the others. I think you can respect the realness that comes from me. I only care about the Chels and taking the piss out of rivals and brown envelopes. Do you know what I mean? That's what I get my kicks out of that. I'll tell you that now. But listen, everyone, up the Chels, up the Minerals FC. Let's have it right. Fuck all the brown envelopes. Right, Pride of London. under this blue, let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the middles, FC, let's have it right. Middles FC. You got the minerals, yeah? Love it. Got the minerals, TT.
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.